So do I.
You're like, oh,
Because
shit.
I'm just like, yo.
What up and good morning. Welcome back to another episode of the Wake and Bake here on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are We're actually doing pretty good today. We showed up on time. I tell them already some dabs in. Xavier is joining me across from me. What's going on, Xavier? Did you recover from Vegas already?
Took me a couple days, but I did. I was high for. But look at you. Come back from a Las Vegas, already taking dabs. You got there. You were a whole different man. 5 minutes in, this fool's already dropping $200. I was like, should I get it? And I kind of wanted to say we should look around, but the artist is right in front of me, and it's a dope piece. So I'm like, grab it, dog.
Some of those fools though.
Tanto pa ver. You're like the guy at the strip club. But the first bitch you see, ya se la está cogiendo. Dog, walk around, enjoy the strip club before you buy anything.
I just knew what I wanted, bro. It's
Hey, listen, you were shopping. He came to pick up his shit.
He did. He did.
You go and shop. You want to meet people. He goes, I need to get in and get out. I'm going to have small talk on the red carpet with 4 nerds about the new Pac-Man model. No one cares. Get in, get out.
I was on a mission, bro. Like, I knew where the dimes were at, bro. So it's like right off the bat, like, I already had looked at the structure. Penny Melts that send me a map. I was like, all right, cool. This is the fool with the jars.
Show them what you bought. I mean, you have it on here. We should talk about the artist
I forget his name though. You remember his name? We have it on camera.
Yeah.
Did you get that in Vegas?
Yeah, this is by the way,
Explain that.
Jason Rouse, everybody.
Yay!
The devil himself.
I've been under the table since the last episode.
You've been at my house.
We let him sleep here.
I sleep under the bridge. Me and Anthony Kiedis.
Yeah, but I did get this out there. I forget. I will shout him out. What is it when I find it out? I'm gonna check it. But it's a dope baller jar with Outer Mountain, like I guess a whole mountain. It's like an Anne Murray fucking song, you know?
Yeah, no, it's very majestic. It's very it's like what hippies would think a perfect world would look like.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. And there was one that was
at a hippie festival.
Yeah, but it was kind of like a hippie festival to be exact. There was a lot of wooks, and shout out to everybody that.
White guys with dreadlocks.
Yeah, the guys with dreadlocks, the ones that they have they don't have a place to live, but they have a $1,000 piece to smoke out of. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. So there was a lot of my friends there, and it was cool to run into a lot of these people there. So salute to all of them. Salute to Amy for throwing a great event, and everybody who showed up there because it was industry only. So we were able to.
Can you explain what that means? I had no fucking idea. Like till I was there.
Hey, we gotta cool it with the cussing, bro.
Yeah.
You heard about that? Well, we'll get into that afterwards. But yeah, in the industry only, meaning that you kind of had to be there either as an affiliate, an invite. You know what I mean? Like
you couldn't buy tickets. I was like, he's like, you can't buy tickets. You got to know someone, or someone's got to tell you, like, hey, I know this fool. They sell glass. They buy glass. Because you could have been a collector, right? This fool was telling me they don't want collectors there. Like we weren't allowed to buy like one piece.
Yeah, you were allowed. You were allowed. There was integration of both. Of collectors and like wholesale buyers. The wholesale buyers just get early access, but we will be we are thinking about going back for Champs trade show, which is kind of like that, but they have a little bit of everything else. They have the glass competition and all the glass people, but they also have everything else the smoke shops carry. So right there, you can for sure get Great Whip. For sure. So like and there was these people there like you can get the Great Whippets
and use it in there.
Yeah, there's people that was walking around in every booth, and I'm just like not at the one that we were at, but at Champs. And
dude, can we? I mean, I know
we can get the little things.
Yeah, I know we're fast forwarding, but who gives a fuck? Do you remember when they told us don't smoke?
Oh man,
bro, tell them how that went down. Where they're chilling. You're not obviously you're inside a casino.
So. We're inside the Bally's, and
you can smoke weed in the casinos.
No. So this is the thing.
How do they police that?
So listen up.
The funniest thing happened was that in the middle of the whole convention, you know, this is every booth has bongs, bro, like $1,000, $1 million bongs. Everything crazy, it's there. Everybody's a smoker. Everybody's low key smoking. They're hitting their vape pen because it's like, hey, we can't spark up a joint, but we're still gonna smoke. Take a dab here and there.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, there's a guy.
You start seeing it because we got there pretty early, and then throughout
is this day one?
Day two.
Day two. Okay.
Day two Saturday, but Saturday is the party. Day. Everyone's like, all right, let's start breaking the rules because we got one more day. So and like I told, we get there, and I'm not really seeing dabs. Everyone's still. It's the morning. People are.
Everybody's like this under the table. They're like.
Oh.
Like, yeah, because they're putting it because they're like, hey man, you
can smell it, but you can't see it,
and you just see little like smoke. Signals come up as you see the aisles. Like you're like, oh, there's somebody.
But this is not the first year of this event.
It is not.
So new establishment, though, I guess, or something.
No, it's a new venue, but And I'm like, it's the old ass Bally's, bro. Who the hell cares, bro? Like, the Bally's should be happy somebody wants to do a fucking event
real,
there, bro.
It's like 24-hour fitness at
Yeah,
casinos.
bro. Like, you're surprised the fucking pyramid hasn't ate that fucking casino up, bro. But aside from that, we were you know, like there's a guy who gets up there. He's like, "Excuse me, everybody at Las Vegas. We want to tell you guys to please cool it on the smoking. It is not okay. There will be serious consequences."
Boo.
That's exactly the whole room erupted, bro. Everybody was like, "Fuck that, bro."
Yeah, you're done.
We were like, boo.
That's how you start a riot.
Dude, it was nice.
Oh, and like people, they were just like, "We're serious."
And the guy said, "Stop that! You guys stop that right
No,
now!"
he broke. He cracked. They broke
I
him.
swear, because he was our event leader. He knows all of us. He's the homie per se. And he literally said, "You guys stop that right now! You guys
stop that right now!" He's like, "I'm trying to be serious. There's officers. They will be going there." I was like,
serious consequences.
and at that moment, I wanted to go and get the can of whippets and be like, "What about this?" like,
on the thing.
yeah, I'd be like, I wanted to just get in that and just be like, "What about these whippets?" Nas is good, but nah, I had a good time. I bought like a lot of stuff. There's gonna be a lot of different stuff going up on the website.
You were a kid at a candy store, dog. Just not even looking at your mom or your girlfriend for the money, but you were just like.
We still haven't seen what you
I'm
got.
gonna be the one looking at Melissa. Is anybody gonna draw this?
I didn't bring like a lot of my stuff here. I didn't bring my new rig because I've been using it at home. What is it? What I did get was I did get some hash from a few friends. Shout out to Treetop, my boy Antho Glass, who will be on there. Made me this.
That's really
cup.
nice.
Like that's gold fuming. So they put a little bit of gold in there, and that's how you get that.
Well, that's also gold. The lip. Let me see.
Yeah.
No. Sometimes they run a gold bead around the rim of the cup, which is actually gold leaf type stuff.
Yeah, they what is it? My boy, he's out in the valley. He will be coming on sometime in the next week. So we're gonna be having a lot of glass blowers come up in here with some dope pieces. Because there was some cool. I'm surprised you didn't buy anything. Why didn't you buy anything, Xavier?
I got a deal.
What kind of deal?
Supposedly.
You got a deal on an escort?
Yeah, my dumb ass should have put a deposit on it, like you told me when we were all drunk. I was gonna buy something. Yeah, I was gonna buy something, and then I kind of.
Good luck following up on that deal. What did you?
He's the homie. He might.
What is it? I don't know, man.
Matt Robinson. It was Matt Robinson.
His wife might hit you and be like, "Matt's kind of busy after Las Vegas. He got so many people paying full retail."
And he did tell me when we were drunk at the what party was it?
The Millie after party.
The after party was lit. Free drinks.
Xavier did Molly.
Oh yeah, I was mollied out. He took
In
the
Vegas?
towel because I was like, at one point I was like, all like.
Yeah, there
out.
must have been girls there.
Of course, there was girls.
Yeah, I know, but you'd be
Xavier
surprised how
didn't
many
talk to none
times
of
people
them.
want to take Molly. It's like 9 guys.
No, it doesn't make. And Ray, Rock's right. It can make your dick go limp. So if you're like
Lump? Make your dick go lump.
make it a lump.
What do you mean? You just get a chode? You just lump up? Like, what do you? Yeah, like, what do you? It just like lumps up, bro? Yeah,
No way! No way!
Yeah, that seems a little bit.
It's
That's not what Rock said, but
No, but limp, boy, it might make it go limp. Might make it not work. He does that shit. I'll be careful with that. Oh, and then tell him about Hank the Tank.
You know what makes my
He
dick
made
hard?
it the whole night though, and then he gave out in the morning.
the morning he still was there for an hour though.
Bit.
Yeah, like so. We had the first of all I had the intention of bringing the little baby Nas tank and the big tank along. But what happened was on Friday we just started using the green Nas tank, and that finished, and then we started using the blue one, and that lasted all the way till like Sunday when we were leaving before breakfast.
Yeah, I saw you guys hitting it right from the tank on the way
That was
up.
me. I was like, because it was the last balloon that popped.
Right from the tank.
Because we didn't have a balloon, he's all said, fuck it.
It was.
Yeah.
How much does that tank weigh?
That one's 20.
like
That's 10. That's
10 pounds?
And then the other one we have is 20,
Yeah.
25.
That's wide. I thought it was more of a fire extinguisher size.
I was holding it.
Yeah.
Fire extinguisher one.
Did you carry it
Actually,
around in
that would-
Vegas?
I wish they would make a fire extinguisher version with a little hose so I could just be like,
Yeah. Oh no! But instead of the end piece,
the nozzle.
you
Yeah.
do the
mask. That would be great.
gas mask it, and then you just fucking blow it in. So your eyeballs, the water dries up behind them, and your eyes just collapse into your head like those. Remember when the dark? Remember Raiders of the Lost Ark when they opened the Ark? Yeah. And Harrison Ford's like, "Don't look at the light. don't look at the light. She's like, what? He's like, don't. The Nazis open up the gold sarcophagus trying to find the 10 Commandments.
Is this an Indiana Jones? Is that the part where the food that looks like George Perez?
They melted. No, that's the guy who pulls the heart out. No,
Yeah.
we're talking at the end when they open the ark. He knows what's going on. Do we have that clip?
Can't play it.
We'll get flagged.
Oh, okay. What about stills?
You get a still.
Yeah, let's see the still, because the Nazi guy's melting under the wrath of God. Have you not seen it?
I've seen it.
I was on the ride last week. They play that little clip at the end.
At a ride?
Yeah, the Disneyland. Disneyland has an Indiana Jones ride.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how was that?
What do you, like, yeah, dude,
I've never
someone
been.
Like you, dude. You don't
You've
like
never
it,
been
man?
to Disneyland?
Dude, I can't get into Disneyland.
Dude, I
Would
can
you
get
go
you
if
in.
we took you?
Yeah, would you go if we took you?
Only on 3 hits of acid.
I mean, we can get that for you.
And
That's not a
I get to
problem.
carry a live snake around with me on all the rides.
There's kids there.
We can do the acid.
Yeah, we can do the acid. I don't know.
I want a reptile and a roller coaster.
Put it in your pocket. Walk
How
in with
about a
us.
pillowcase?
No, we
full of
don't need
pool
we don't
balls?
need anybody else getting a court case, bro. We already got dealt with.
Yeah, first time we went, someone got arrested. Not
Where, at
arrested, but-
Disneyland?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For what? Vape pens?
taking mushrooms.
Who got arrested for taking?
My friend Pedro downstairs.
No.
Yeah,
You were there.
yeah. We all
No,
know-
no. How did that happen?
So we were going inside the park and we were going down the elevator and I was like, "Hey, dude," I was like, "Can you can you just carry this mushroom bar?" I was like, "Cause I don't have any more room," and you could kind of tell I have this bulge in my pocket.
Chocolate bar?
Yeah, like it's a chocolate bar. And then
Was it labeled?
yes.
Was that
Yeah.
a chocolate bar, or were you happy to see me?
Well, I mean, either way, they would have rung out of mine.
That sounds nuts.
And the thing rings out because of foil paper, so they make him take it out, and then the police get involved. They kick him out, and then he has to go to court. And then he had to take some self-help.
But this was all based off of them IDing.
It said psilocybin on it.
It said right on it.
Yeah.
They always
Yeah.
ditched the label.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for letting us know. Too late now, Jason. We
I know, I wasn't
established that
there.
Now. And take the foil off the paper.
Yeah,
Off
so it
the
doesn't
chocolate
ring
bar,
the
take
metal. It doesn't
foil
ring
off
them.
of it. It's
You could
like
just
we walk-
wrap it in plastic. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then,
you just go and get CVS, you get chocolate bars, and then switch up the bars,
Or
tear
just
off
put
the
it-
end.
Just put it in a Ziploc bag. They're not gonna eat it. Just put it in a Ziploc bag. Some leftover
This
chocolate.
man is right. He could have CVS and just. I never thought about that. We could have just done that with a Hershey's bar.
You
damn
just
it.
size them,
Yeah.
and they're both open. You take a bite and nibble off to show that there's some sort of recent interaction. And you're like, oh, these things. I'll just eat them now if you want, officer.
No, I'm diabetic. I need them.
Yeah.
I need them. I'm diabetic.
No, see, this is how you get caught. Because then they go, let's see your papers.
Credit card, dog.
And you're
You don't have
fucked.
papers X.
I'm pre-diabetic.
Look,
And-
how old are you now? 26? 38. You're 29? Jesus Christ.
Good year, huh? Hey, what were you doing when you were 29?
In a weird way, you know what?
Anal, mostly. I worked at a summer camp. You $3 queer.
How much were you charging for anal back in the day?
I don't know. I never woke up during it. They did take pictures, though, and it ruined my year that year in high school. It was a big plunger thing going on in the news.
You know that experience though did teach us how to smuggle mushrooms into Disneyland though, or just kind of like smuggle anything else in there. Cause like you know
You guys get cocky.
it's funny because he walked in there. He walked. What is it? Remember the first time? the first time I did.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, you were there. I hope so.
That was I was having a picnic in a graveyard. There was literally a funeral happening on the other side of that tree, and at the last minute, I took off all my clothes, and the photographer goes, "Holy shit!" I go try and get a shot of the funeral in the background. She goes, "We can't have your cock on the cover," so I covered myself in the fetal position, and that ended up being the cover
It looked real
shot.
cute in there. Teenager.
very weird.
It
of you to
looks like
say,
gay
dude.
porn.
Look, real innocent. Real gay. Yeah, yeah. It does look like a cover to some gay porn.
It's like it's the hide your hole men's cover.
Who's that? You look. You know who you look like?
Me?
Who's the first tranny Joe Rogan had on?
I don't know. Have you
The
been
bald
on?
guy.
Oh,
Yeah, you look like that fucker.
no, he's jacked. That guy's probably about 6 inches shorter and more muscular.
Yeah, but hey, back to the whole Disney thing. He is not. He is not banned. He is not banned, by the way.
Who's not banned? Oh,
yeah, Pedro is not banned.
yeah,
for
but
the
he's
people.
on record.
No, he went back a month later with us because he missed that day. So I just brought him back the other day, next week.
Didn't he have to appear? Didn't he have a court summons?
Yeah, I went to court with him too. Oh, dude,
What was that conversation like? Especially Disney magic mushrooms. It's like the judge must be going.
The judge laughed, to be honest.
Yeah.
He
Like,
laughed.
give
He
me a
was like,
break.
it's like Pedro Garcia, and then he had one of his like DA people just like talk to him outside and take him to self-help shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like
Wasting the court's
yeah,
time.
wasting the court's time, and just like it was just a big waste of fucking money. And he didn't have but he's still allowed to come,
And it's so
come back.
cliche. It's like psychedelic. First of all,
I walked in there with a bag of cocaine.
Whoa.
No problem.
I didn't know you did drugs.
Allegedly.
No, but that was
I know.
the last time. I think that was the last time I did it.
Yeah, I
That
know,
sounds
allegedly.
awful. That would be my hell.
And I was just like yeah. Remember, I didn't eat that day.
Oh, dude, this was going crazy.
Jesus.
I didn't-
Begging me to
No, it was cold. Remember?
Yeah, dude, we go on raging waters, and it's wintertime, it's cold. And
Get splashed.
I literally told him I'm not going on because I don't want to get wet and ruin my day.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot. He's on little kid. You don't get that wet. You don't get that wet.
You get soaked.
Bro, he comes out and he has to go into Disney and buy
I had to buy new clothes.
boxers,
Yeah.
boxers, socks, the whole works, instead of just call it a day and leave.
And coked out.
And coked out.
Yeah, but
How'd you keep your coke dry?
it was sealed. So when I that's the first thing I checked.
That's the first thing I checked.
When I went into the restroom and I was changing.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Like, because sometimes it's not a good clean seal.
That was the last time I did it. And it's been like, yeah, we're going on 4 months. Well, I am Xavier.
Well,
relapsed.
now it's not like it's like how many times do you want to risk your life? It's not about when the last time. It's the stakes are life threatening. It's like bungee
It's real
cord.
Russian roulette now. When they called it Russian roulette back in like 10 years ago, I was like, it's not Russian roulette. I was dying.
It opens you.
You gotta do a lot.
Well, what's the flip? It can't be just no one's walking around with like you guys with backpacks full of fucking oxy tanks of laughing gas, and now people are trying to put two different things together to make some new.
People are always
shit.
gonna, and also people are always gonna have a fucking opinion, bro. I fucking hate that shit sometimes. People, we're doing coke. Be careful, because you're gonna fucking die. This and that. All right, we stop doing coke, start doing nitrous. Be careful, my friend's fucking hands are shaky because of that. Hey, fool, just let us live, all right?
Well, you can do no drugs.
Nah, bro, that's not gonna happen.
Do I gotta say something?
They're
Yo,
called
I know
extracurricular activities. And we as adults, that's like me crashing into a fucking anything and then blaming the bar. Why'd you sell me that?
First
it's like,
of
bitch,
all-
I had to be ID'd. I had more than enough time to think about what the fuck I'm doing.
Here goes Jesus CNN Rodriguez. Fentanyl is getting stronger. It takes 3 Narcans to revive.
Shit's been
people
working
now.
out.
It's been working out, dog. Fentanyl's out there says, I can't kill you. Let me
takes
go to the
3.
gym. Let me hit this shit.
I don't even want the
On
third
steroids
one.
now,
I'll take the
fentanyl.
second Narcan, but I want to fight for it. So don't give me the third one.
No, you want to let
Just 2 Narcan for me, and then outside of that, the guy's like, maybe I could do him with third, might bring him back, and he go, no, he wouldn't have wanted it that way. Just let him slide, and I will haunt your asses.
You got it.
You guys, I will show up at least once in the night and put a live spider in your mouth while you're sleeping when I'm dead.
That's fun.
Jason would
Have
be
you
a-
ever had a spider on your face when you were asleep, bro?
Yeah.
I've had that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it freak.
it's
freak-
awful.
Fool,
Where you guys living at?
dude, do you know?
bro.
Do you ever fucking Google like how many spiders like?
Yeah, they say that.
No, but okay,
What's going on, dog?
there's a good chance.
I wake up pretty
There's a
fucked.
good chance that you're gonna wake up one of these fucking days and there's gonna be something crawling. You're gonna think it's your beer. You're gonna go like this, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, it was a fucking spider."
The worst part
That's
is
how it happened to me, and I was like, I woke up and I was like, "What the fuck?" like,
I went up. I felt a sensation. I got up and looked in the mirror. Legs were twitching all over my face. It fucking. I squashed a centipede out on
Yeah,
my
but you're
cheek.
like third world countries. You travel the world. I understand
No, this is
that.
in North America. But look at weather changes. Insects get a little more adventurous as far as what they're going to risk their life for. So they come inside and try and do a little dance in your mouth.
Oh, I thought like jizzing inside.
Jizzing inside?
if you're gonna,
dancing in your
if a
mouth.
spider goes to your mouth, you're eating the spider's jizz too, dude.
Yeah, but with spider jizz. First
They
of
got
all,
jizz.
it's webbing.
That's not
That's
cum.
spider jizz.
No, it's not. They don't fucking make cum.
I think they
fucking-
just jack off with 8 legs. You'd be whacking off. If I had 8 legs,
You think a spider puts fucking
That's
web
cum.
on another spider and that's how they get pregnant?
Male spiders produce sperm whose cell components are coiled within the sperm cell and that are surrounded by a proteinaceous sheath, like a hood.
Yeah,
These inactive
foreskin.
and encapsulated sperm are transferred to the female spermaceti, where they are stored for later fertilization. So you fuck them, and then they decide when to get pregnant. It's pretty crazy.
That'd be cool if like real women can do that.
Damn, that'd be no,
They can.
no. I don't want you. Dude, do I give more power? She decides.
Yeah, but it's like you don't
Bro,
have.
where am I? Where am I in the equation, dude?
Yeah, but sometimes it's like for people that can, it's like, hey man, my husband was paraplegic, but I still got it in me. I could just decide to get pregnant.
you think a pregnant woman?
Why would you want your husband to be paraplegic?
No, I'm saying like let's just say something happens, he was normal, and then like because it sounds to me like she can decide, the spider can decide what to do it, so it could just make people have kids with that don't have the opportunity to. If something happens to them, like they get hit by a car or some shit, Pedro runs them over.
I love how he looks at a pregnant woman as a burden. Of, he's like,
Your mom was pregnant, bro.
she gets all the power. If you're into a relationship with a woman and her pregnancy would be leverage over you in the relationship, you're with the wrong lady. You gotta get gunned.
Yeah, usually what happens, you don't pick the right one.
What's the longest relationship you've been in?
On the mic, Xavier.
I said, dude, like
Dr. Satan.
4 years?
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
How many years were you living together? Okay.
Yeah.
And what was
That's
the
when I
last
stopped,
6?
That's when I stopped cheating.
How volatile? You were living with a woman that you were also cheating on.
No. When I moved in was when I knew I couldn't be fucking around no more. 'Cause
So
What
now,
made you cheat?
There's
though?
a lot. There's like a lot.
Insecurities.
Huh? Nah, just.
No, for real.
You're
What made you
22.
cheat?
You're 22. You're 22. You're at the fucking.
yeah, but you don't move in with a girl.
Yeah, you don't live with her.
No,
You
I'm
can-
teasing you. You do whatever you want. You're the one who's gonna get shot, not me.
Yeah, bro. I'm surprised you haven't been Karen one day. It was like,
What's Karen?
the whole Goodfellas thing where the bitch is on top of you
That's not a
because
Karen. That's more like a fucking.
that was the name in the fucking.
Well, yeah, but that's not the definition of Karen. Karen is like, she'd call
Yeah,
my
but
mom.
that's
Like,
what
a
I was
Karen would call my
referring
mom.
to.
A Karen would call my mom, your son. is cheating
Xavier,
on
you're
me."
fucking just talking nonsense. That's exactly what I was referring to. You just went over the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stupid.
He'll pick up one
Go
word
next.
from the conversation
Yeah, and just-
then build a whole thing around it and come at you with
I'm
it.
like, you already had gotten the
Relax.
point. Why
That
did
sounds
you?
like some Alex Jones shit.
You're pushy, man.
This is why women go.
I heard him drinking in the shower again this morning, crying.
He drinks in the shower.
Yeah, he brings a Jack and Coke in there.
Yeah,
And like,
I asked like because I kind of could see you drinking Tecate in the shower. That's some white trash shit.
Well, I was
Yeah,
drinking-
yeah.
I was,
Like Jack Daniels,
I was
I'm
drinking
like-
at the hotel. In the hotel, I was drinking.
in the shower,
I took my Jack and Coke with me in the shower.
I did see you. I was like, I wondered if he left it in the sink.
Vegas. It's Vegas. You bring your fucking
Just
Jack and
because
Coke
it's
with you.
Vegas, you don't do it in Glendale? Come on.
I mean, I have brought it to.
Have you ever smoked in the shower though? That's kind of
Oh
weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
I smoked
Yeah,
in the shower.
smoking in the shower is kind of tight.
Yeah, it's baller, dog.
yeah,
That's
like
baller shit.
you're just
Hungover
like,
as
yeah, you're
fuck?
just like this.
You're hungover. As
Yeah,
fuck.
you-
no. Or
water's
you
hitting your
you're
back.
in the shower with a naked woman smoking a joint, and she goes, "Where are you gonna butt that?" And you just drop it in the shower, and then have a piss, and just chase it down the dream. And now I got room for you. And then you just pull her in close and bite her ear and go, "If you ever leave me, I'll kill your whole family, and I'll poison your dog."
How the fuck were you not in fucking seminary?
Yeah.
How were you not in seminary?
Because I don't hang out with nerds. That's what's kept me out of the mainstream.
That was
I
one guy
can't-
who showed up to see Jason. He had like, he's like a fucking character, bro. He's like, he has the blind guy who showed up who reads snakes, the snake smuggler.
with his tattoos on his
Yeah,
face.
this one was a fucking snake smuggler, bro.
Boy, he had
What do you mean?
spiders.
What is it smuggling them to where?
Bro, this motherfucker was
Did we
showing
go
me.
to his house?
No, thank God we did.
I did go to his house, and it's scary because he's totally like legally blind. His face is tattooed. Bob Muck. He was actually a security guard on Jerry Springer.
But like, this guy shows up, right? Watch
How's
his
a blind guy a security guard at Jerry Springer?
He's not like.
And with snakes and spiders.
I don't think he's
poisonous
like fully
spiders.
blind. He probably has like that Mosca vision, like where he could kind of see.
Oh, like what's his name? Like what's his name from?
Not like
fucking your mom's
Daredevil,
house?
but like,
The
but
guy
yeah,
who goes for the buffalo. What's his name?
yeah. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, it's kind of like that. So he can kind of see, but it's fucked up, not enough to drive.
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah.
Right here, it's gonna pop up right
Yeah, he's got tattoos on his face.
I'll pull him up right now. He's on the computer.
Yeah, Bob,
So-
Bob Muck.
Yeah. Wait, is that him? No, wait. That's not him. That's Springer.
No. I got.
Yeah, that's not him. Yeah, but this guy he was showing me pictures. He was like, oh, how much can you get for this snake? He was like, yeah, if I sell a rattlesnake or some shit like that. Somebody's like, he's getting a couple G's and shit because he's taking it into there, like up north, bro. You can't. Yeah, that's the dude right there.
Oh shit, that fool looks wild.
Fool, that motherfucker,
he's blind?
he shook my hand, bro, and I was like, this fool fucking chokes thing to death, bro.
Oh, he don't look like he fucks around. That looks like Jason's friend.
He always come. He was at my New Year's show. Him and his girlfriend came out, but yeah.
Someone
Poisonous
dates that?
Yeah, he showed up. We showed up with a chick in a fucking tight red dress, bro. Like she was all fucking just like serving him like whatever he needed. Like you could tell this fool had like a attention. I was like,
She's been bit by a snake before.
Whoa.
and it's not just regular snakes, bro. They're like poisonous, like snakes that you're like
Terrifying.
terrifying.
So
The
he's-
spiders I don't like. The snakes are one thing. They're long. You can kind of see them. It's the spiders that jump. And
Yeah.
then the fish tanks open on the top. Tarantula jumps on your neck. And now you're that guy screaming like a 14-year-old girl.
So is he the reason why there's like boa constrictors in Florida? Fools like that.
People like that, yeah.
People like that just don't want him at one point. Or
Boa-
they get
boa
scared,
constrictors-
and they're
No,
like, well,
I
fuck
think
it.
it's not a hobby for him. I think he's been at it for quite a while.
Yeah, no, it's a fucking job to this motherfucker, bro. Like he was like, yeah, get about
Like, what's the
4,000 for
most
these.
expensive snake out there in the market? Like
Like a
exotic
black
shit?
mamba.
Yeah.
Yeah, black mamba's pretty fucking
I'm gonna look up-
expensive.
Yeah.
Highly poisonous too, isn't it?
It's one of the most poisonous snakes of all time.
Snake bites. That's something. That's
Have you ever been
dinosaur
bitten by a
shit.
snake? I've been bitten by a snake, but it's been a
No.
regular garden snake.
No.
And
but-
I just remember the teacher taking the fucking, but he like it bit me, and it just went like this. It just lifted his head forward.
yeah.
Took it
'Cause
out.
their
Yeah,
Teeth are hooked.
yeah, and it just it. And
Yeah. If you pull, it
and-
will just open. Oh, that's
How much
cool.
you think that went for?
That's a $20,000 snake.
Nah, it's at least like that's at least like $100 grand.
$400,000
$400,000.
$400,000 for that green
But-
fucking python.
Yeah, but it's a green python. I've never seen a green python.
Those things you only see in National Geographic, dude.
Yeah.
No, those are like breeded. Like you start seeing these silver ones, they'll shine.
No,
now.
those
They're-
things are there's wild ones, dude.
I want a raven. I want to
Yeah, I
get a
was
raven.
the ravens. They're
I want a
smart.
raven. Yeah,
I
they're
think
super
you need to
smart.
have them by threes.
Is that
Like
what it
yeah,
is?
like otherwise they fucking like something like it's like they run by packs. Otherwise the motherfucker's gonna die.
Dude, this one, this high blue green tree python, doesn't even look that gangster. How much? 1.8
Yeah, but
Million?
you can pick them up
million.
nice.
Dog.
You can get a
million.
nice. Type in $500 snake.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking. We were talking about like how fucking.
You don't want a
exotic that
fucking
gets.
Rolex of reptiles.
That thing is that's probably some Japanese guy has that in his house.
And it
Like,
probably only eats cats,
Yeah.
let's be honest. It's
But
going to have a
there's people
picky
for
diet.
this. I mean, let's bring it back. At Glass Vegas, there's $1 million piece
Yeah,
of
but
glass.
but okay. So look, there's
There are offers. I've
That
seen-
$1 million piece, there's not. There are offers, of course. There are always going to be offers, but pieces like that and stuff like that are meant for like the museum of museums to fucking get them. So if there's ever like a museum of glass blowing like by like fucking 10 down Bilzerians and they're like, hey, this $1 million piece has to be in our collection, bam, there it is.
Because if it gets sold, does it get divided by every artist? Like if there's 22
Yeah.
artists, you got to divide the million by 22.
Of course, yeah,
Okay,
of
I'm
course.
wondering. I don't know if one guy bought.
Hell no.
bought-
Yeah, there would not be some of the best glass pieces that we have. Like when I paid for this piece, half and half. When I paid for this piece, half went to Danny Camp Glass, the other one went to Peter Muller.
So what's it's a collab? Okay, I didn't know.
That's why collaborations are more expensive.
okay. That makes
I could have asked him just to make me one by himself, but he's like, look, man, the way you want to describe it, I'm just gonna make it like this. So
Those some dope ass pieces. Who was the guy that made all the like Dragon Ball Z, the Saiyan shit?
Saiyan Glass.
Saiyan glass was dope.
Yeah, he's been at it for a minute, and there's a lot of new game there, bro. I was looking for the underdogs. I'm always gonna be looking for the underdogs. I'm always gonna be looking for somebody.
This was dope.
Yeah, the shout out to Dipstick. They will be on the show too.
Dip devices. That was dope.
Yep.
Oh, your new fucking the tips you bought. Those were fire.
Oh yeah, they're gonna hopefully start making them for Funky Field Tips.
I had a great time.
I'm surprised you did. Usually you're like he's angry when you take him to happy places. Xavier bitches about everything.
No,
he pouts.
No, he's mad
He
because
pouts.
he's upset that I didn't have such a great time like he did at fucking Disneyland.
He hated it.
Did you go with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he hated it. He
Just
complained
you
the whole
two?
time. No, we were like in a group
yeah,
of
we're
friends.
like in a group, like a little squad.
Yeah,
It was fun,
because
it's just-
he's got nothing to bring to the table other than grief. That's what happens when you're limited in
I like how
talent.
Jason's telling me that the guy that has no life.
I don't know. He travels everywhere, bro.
No, what I mean, like,
He does have a life, Jason.
he would not have no fun at Disneyland.
I think he would.
How do you think?
He was there when he was alive when Mickey was created.
That's true.
Have you been to like Disney World, any like fucking theme park like that?
Yeah.
He just told.
Oh,
In Canada, they have a place that we used to go to that I used to think was close to Disneyland. You can pull this up. Canada's Wonderland.
Oh yeah, I've heard about it. They have some.
And
gay.
it's a pretty minimal thing. But they have a place in Denmark called the Tivoli where Walt Disney stole Disneyland from. So you're
wait.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Whoa, conspiracy. Burn.
No, he's not.
this is true.
No, he's not lying.
So Disney stole this shit.
It's,
Yeah,
Disney stole the inspiration behind the whole
Google
German
like
thing.
hacks, huh?
He
Huh?
came over there on a holiday with his family and he went on an amusement park, came back to the US, opened up Disneyland. Oh, it's all roller. It looks exactly
mouse?
like
Did he
Disneyland.
There's a
Mickey
castle.
Mouse?
There's a castle in there.
They got characters, a whole deal. Roller coaster. He never even seen a roller coaster before. It was
Nah,
one of
he
the
had-
first in the world.
He had seen them before because he was friends with what's his name, the dude who created
Walt?
the one who created. Yeah, Walt was friends with Knott's Berry Farm dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were
Like back in the day.
back in the day, and like Knott's had a theme park before Disneyland, so there would be times where Walt would just. Once he figured out he wanted to make a theme park, he would just spend days on days riding that train at Knott's Berry Farm, just like because Knott's it has a very Western themed, and that's the whole thing with them. So, what is it? Walt was like, "Nah, I'm gonna make this fairy tale with like a splash of like this German or Swedish like
Yeah.
houses."
Why do you think
and-
all the buildings
Yeah.
look like homes in Europe?
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah,
how
they
he
do.
modeled after the Enchanted, all that Snow White, all those peaked things. You'll go walk around in Europe, you'll be like, he totally walked through here. He just bit this. He's a thief. He's a thief.
Successful.
Thief and a
thing.
Nazi.
But
He's
look,
a thief and a
don't-
Nazi.
That's what America does. America masters it, and then the Chinese
No.
copy it.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
That's how it goes.
No, we steal it.
Europe
Perfect it,
creates
they
it,
copy.
then you guys catch on to it 8 years later, you perfect it 10 years later, and then it becomes a popular culture, and then the Chinese pirate everything.
ruined
Yeah, like for sure. Because I was watching videos because I'm of like Japan Disney. Fool, that shit looks like it sucks, dog. Compared to American Disneyland, I was looking at the walkthrough and I was like, the only thing I was psyched about, I was like, well, at least there's no lines. You know what I mean? I was like, you know why? Because it sucks.
There's a Japanese
Yeah, but
Disney.
your utopia is different than their utopia.
Yeah.
So you might think that certain things, maybe they don't want a lot of rides. Maybe they want more of just a little kid
History lesson?
experience. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's more based on education than whether or not you can eat as much cotton candy and puke.
How was it lame?
I like rides. When you're a little kid, I used
Look,
to
if I-
love Six Flags. Dude, Six Flags. Now I want to get
Yeah,
on
but
Spenny.
Japanese kids are built different.
Totally built different.
Yeah,
Like-
Hello Kitty Land looks way more lit than Disneyland out there.
How many lands do these fools have?
They have Japan has a lot of fucking lands, bro. They have a lot of theme parks.
I forgot Hello Kitty was a thing, and it's not. It's
I'm finna go to like every theme park every day.
I got one for you. Miniature World. You ever hear of Miniature World? Near
No.
Niagara Falls?
You stole someone else's idea, he's on.
They build a miniature world. I think it's out of Lego.
But like, there's Legoland too.
So they got duplicates of all major cities all over North America.
Yeah, Legoland stole that. They have that in Legoland. Remember?
Is Legoland cool?
Legoland was cool. Like was it? All right, Ray. What would you say? It's cool.
Danish, by the way. Lego's Danish.
Would I take my stepdaughter there? Yeah.
Would you go there with the
would I
homies?
go there?
Nah.
Not really. I will go to the zoo rather than
Yeah.
Legoland.
The zoo?
The San Diego
Well,
Zoo.
San Diego
Ah,
Zoo.
that's prison.
It's prison, dude. I can't. It's
That's
hard to
cold.
watch them.
So fucking what?
Hey, some of those species are fucking alive because we put them in prison. Damn it.
These are animals that some kids will never grow up to see in the
and
wild.
and you know what?
Yeah, get a passport and go to Africa.
Stop. I
Yeah,
used to agree
seriously.
with that. I used to agree with that.
Cage him up.
I
This
used to agree with
majestic
that.
elephant.
I used to agree with that. I used to be like, yeah, it's
The day you stop taking Molly altogether will be the day where the zoos will be gone.
yeah, Molly at the zoo sounds like fun.
There you go.
Look,
But in general, though, Ray, that's not a good theory. Saying,
Of course not.
I get drunk at the
because we have
zoo.
phones now.
It's kinda
Kids can
tight.
see the fucking shit.
Yeah,
in
but
3D.
to see it in person is different. You know that.
I got to pet a baby kangaroo last time.
you get kicked in the face by a kangaroo. My buddy, he got a huge scar on his face. Kangaroo at this petting zoo fucking kicked him in the face. He had to go to the hospital. Tore right through to the bone.
Lucky you didn't die.
Like he didn't die. He did
Why-
commit suicide.
Oh,
He did.
how?
He totally did.
You got another.
No, he on a school trip, but he was in his 30s when he killed himself.
Oh fuck.
A lot of people died last couple of years.
Why did he do it? Did he
How many
tell you?
people, you know, like a lot of people, just mental health. A lot of the people that I know that have committed suicide, it's usually internal stresses.
Stuff they don't talk about,
Or do talk about, but
like the secret.
they just
menu.
don't. Some people just don't have any real good friends, real friends. That's why it's important to build strong relationships with people you can count on,
Yeah, Xavier.
or you're gonna
Hey.
end up like Xavier.
Jason's like me, dude. I have Will and he has his friend Jared.
Look, I've been in this business for 26 years. I've never heard so much back. When you leave a room, I've never heard so many people go, "We gotta get rid of this guy." Like all the time. I have to bite a lip. We're
How
pretty
many times have
friendly.
you heard Sam Tripoli say that when Xavier leaves?
First of all,
Sam
with all
Tripoli
the
was,
res-
Sam Tripoli was dying to
we
get
gotta
him
get
out of
rid
the
of
room
this
the other
guy.
day.
We
Sam
gotta
Tripoli
get rid of this guy. That's all they say. We gotta get rid of this guy.
Well, Sam Tripoli,
George Perez says it after every show.
Everybody says it. Everyone says it. I've had to be quick. I suffer in silence for up until now. I've been holding this back. I don't know how to look you in the eye. This guy's got to go. That's what the other one said. This guy's got to go. We got to get rid of this guy. Why are all the glass? Look, it's all cartoon.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Stuff.
Ah.
Okay, show me somebody with. Who's
Remember that
Wow.
bonsai tree?
A bonsai tree. The guy that does bonsai tree is amazing.
All right. What is there any horror-based ones?
Hell yeah.
Muller's supposed to be horrible. But
There
he's
was.
fucking easy.
This is just my taste. There was one that looked like it was made out of skin. I figured that'd be right up your alley.
Yeah, I'd love to see somebody that can nail a like. Okay, I got one. H.R. Geiger. You know, Alien. Some black glass in kind of biomechanical stuff that looks like human tissue meshed with mechanical.
You know Matt Robinson?
Of course, it's from my hometown.
Okay, that's not cartoon.
It's a cartoon giraffe. Doesn't look
Yeah,
anything. It's got googly eyes. They're gorgeous. He did do some black unicorns that look pretty good with that brushed glass. They look pretty good.
But some of Matt Robinson's not. It's not like super cartoonish.
Oh, looks like you guys look like you're smoking
Matt.
out of kids' toys half the time.
Yeah, bro. It reminds me of when my parents were still together. That's why I get it.
When your parents split up,
Now, I'm just. What
was your
is it?
parents divorced?
Yeah, my parents are divorced. They've been divorced.
How old were you when they divorced?
Oh, I was old enough to understand. I was like 18.
I was 4.
Yeah, that's like the easy part. When they're 4, you're just like, yeah. nobody-
Yeah.
When you like know the stresses and you understand of like, oh man, this is what marital problems are, huh? And then you're just like, oh shit. Tiptoe.
Oh shit! That's one way to say it.
Well, that's what
Troubled youth.
That's what
Oh,
happened. Is
shit.
you're just like, oh shit, this
Yeah.
is happening in the house.
Yeah.
I don't want to sleep. I
But
don't
then
want to.
you go to over some other kid's house and he's got it way worse.
Yeah, that's see, you always
You're
got
like, you know
that
what?
always made me feel better.
I got a bed. That kid don't have a bed. Oh yeah. Because I grew up,
You had friends that poor that they didn't have a bed?
dude. I went back to my old hood. I hadn't been there since 78, and it was all projects. It was called geared to income housing, which was
Section 8.
yeah. And I just remember I went and took a photo. I got it on my phone here, and because I wanted.
I got a bed.
There were some people, some poor kids like my age that were in single parent households, and that parent was probably the worst part of their life. Some really fucked up.
What's the worst situation you've seen, Ezone? Like
What
when you were,
speaking for me, or like what are you talking about?
Like, dude, I never saw no kids sleeping on the floor. I never went to my homie's house, and he was like,
You know
"Yo,
what?
this
You
is my
know,
room,"
it's-
and I was like, "Where's your bed?" And he's like,
You know what? It's
bed."
not the-
I would have broke my heart even as a kid.
Right there.
Yeah, that looks
It
like
was-
the projects.
It doesn't really show too much,
Yeah.
but there was nothing around there.
You
It was
know-
the most isolated.
Like a reservation for Indians.
Yeah, but on the outskirts of a city, in front of upper middle class people. Anyway, it was just.
But I would just like I want to say it's like it's that bad. But you know what fucked me up that made me think about it as a kid when you see other kids like on the side of the freeway,
Like in TJ,
kind of like that. But in TJ, it's like
it's acceptable. That's
no, okay, like
you were about to say.
No, it's
that.
more
TJ,
common.
yeah, it's
put
more
it on
common.
Chiclets all day.
It's more common, but like when you stop growing out of
Yeah.
that fucking
But
bubble.
that's a hustle, though. That's not like a new
Yeah,
thing.
that's his
been a hustle
job. He's
for a
been
while.
he's a working man. Damn
Yeah.
it! At 4 years old, he understands that there's
Nothing
no
wrong with
tortillas
that.
if he don't sell those chiclets, bro.
What about here?
It's there's with so many resources.
be
It's
at
more
school?
shocking
You should be
because
at school?
school's fucking free, bro. Like,
Dangerous.
No one left behind.
Yeah.
There's
Dangerous.
no one left behind. Thing
so like
here.
whenever you
That's
see
horrible.
like some of those kids out there like asking for it, it's like, damn, you really gotta not have no papers at all, or like your parent, like why are you? It kind of makes you feel bad.
Dangerous.
Like especially when you see him on the side of the freeway, you're like, bro, what if there was a drunk driver? He could just fucking take you guys out.
I hate when
First of all the scumbags that solicit those areas for kids.
Yep.
That's the thing.
I hate the families that use the kids to get money. That they'll have their kid there standing next to
Yeah,
them.
but there's a give
get
and
the fuck
take.
outta here.
Look, your brother does it, but this is how we make a living here. This is a job.
This is how we do it.
How do we do it,
This
Jason?
is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Hey, when are you going back to Canada, or when are you going back to Austin?
There's always a point in the conversation. First 10 minutes, people are really excited to see me, and then the other 10 minutes is like, when's this guy going home?
Well, we just want to know. So we like, I was like, I want to know.
I'm gonna May. Come out in May. But
No, but are you leaving this week?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you go. So you're not staying anymore.
No,
I was
I'll
like,
be
let's
back.
go-
I'll be back at the end of March.
I was like, we could do a high and hungry with next time you're back out.
I think you should come out to Vancouver April Fool's Day and open for me and do a high and hungry in Vancouver.
I might have to take you up on that.
April Fool's Day. Now they're also
See why it helps
talking
to have
about.
a comedy dad?
Okay, how about this? Because they've talked about this. How about, oh, this might work out. Okay, I'm announcing this. No one knows about this yet.
Breaking news.
We don't smoke the same live in Vancouver on 420.
He can't
Unless you
go.
have-
It's
if you have,
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Hey, yuck.
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
No.
What do you think we've been auditioning Nitty for? He gets it. Like,
got it.
like he's got it.
are you
got
are
the
you
beer.
booked on 420?
Next year? No, I'm not.
Ooh, well,
Always got something for 20.
ooh. Maybe April 20th, Vancouver. Live High and Hungry without Xavier.
Well, he's not part of High and Hungry.
No, he's not part of anything. He's in the way. That guy's we gotta get rid of this guy. We gotta get rid of this guy.
See, Xavier, this is where it would help. Where it's like, remember when you said that? Why am I gonna marry this chick? I don't need papers. There's no opportunities out there. I can't stand this. This is where it would be like, you could have been like, I'm glad I married her. You're gonna like the way you look.
Cool. I'd be hating life right now.
He knows that she would turn on him by now.
Jason knows.
I would honestly,
Jason's
bro.
never been married. Jason's on my side. At the
You
end
know,
of the day.
Xavier, I would just tell myself I would be, if I were you, if I was like, like trying to seek the paperwork, I would be like, I would just tell myself every day, you're gonna love the way you look. I'll guarantee it. Like the fucking Men's Warehouse, I'll say that shit to myself every day because I'll look at my green card or citizenship and be like,
Can't lie
I
to
look good in
myself.
that shit, huh?
Man, I can't lie to myself.
You can't be, no matter whatever you wear, no matter what you do, you're not gonna look better than how you would look on a fucking piece of paper that says U.S. citizen.
Yeah,
And
think
I
I'm gonna
straight
buy it.
up, bro, that's like the best picture you would ever take. I bet you'd cry. Would you cry? No. You wouldn't cry.
I'd probably cry. I'd probably
You
cry.
wouldn't cry if you got papers finally.
I'd probably cry because my
Yeah, you
parents
would
are crying.
cry.
I think I'd cry because my parents are crying.
Hey, I think George will sock you, make you cry,
I
bro.
don't
Just
think
on purpose, like you'll be like, fuck this fool. He's like, you better fucking cry.
It's that thing where I've been waiting for so long. We're just gonna be like, all right, I'm fucking. Yeah, it's not crying no more. It's more like, god damn it, like.
No, you
trust
would-
me.
you would fucking
I don't think
cry.
I think I'd cry because my parents are crying, but I don't really have anything to.
Put it this way, you'd be harassed relentlessly if you didn't cry. So you could fake it, or like just give yourself up to it. Because there's no
Have
way.
Eddie sock you in the stomach?
These guys are relentless. I get to leave. You're fucked. You're totally screwed, right?
Yeah, he's not lying. You live here.
You guys are retarded.
What's that Boys to Men song?
I'm not gonna 100% cry. I really don't think I
Not
cried.
even one little tear, bro. Like
I cried because my parents cried. My parents weren't there. I don't think I cried.
your parents are gonna cry for
Yeah, that's what
sure.
I said.
Like your
I
dad
cried,
might
yeah.
not, but your mom is.
Yeah, that's why I think I
I'll
cried.
tell you who would cry. An American. That's who.
What if people show up and it's like, you made a mistake outside of the office? Like, you have a lot of people.
Someone's protested.
It's
There's
all
a protest outside.
Yeah, no more tears with X.
like, there was never not even one tear out of him. He doesn't love this country. I cry for America, bro.
That's a good podcast title. No more tears. With
You get like citizenship sponsorship.
The government sponsors it, dude. You don't want the government sponsoring anything.
That's good money.
And then they run you.
So, April 20th, Vancouver.
You get over the border, right?
It's the most unprotected border, but it's protected by bears.
April 20th, Vancouver. Are you in?
I'm probably in.
You want to stay for like 5 days?
If I don't have anything else going on, I probably could just do like probably 3-4 days at most.
Okay. Thursday, Friday. No, go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then fly home Monday because you're not going to be in good shape Sunday morning.
Oh, I know that. It was the worst getting fucking acquainted to the fucking time change out there, bro. Like you're eating breakfast at the most random time. I'm fucking hating it.
Yeah,
like there's
my
like
schedule.
There's like a dude that's like 103 walking down the street and he has more energy than me. It pissed me off, bro. I was like, fuck that old guy, dude. I was like, fuck him, dude. He should be dead. Like, but he's like, Canada's healthcare makes their fucking like Jason has good teeth.
Immortality.
Yeah, Jason has good teeth because of Canada, bro.
No, I had to pay for that my shit myself.
Oh damn, really?
Actually, Dr. Dre helped pay for my teeth.
Yeah, I've heard this.
How does this happen? Dr. Dre, like Beats by Dre?
Yeah, Dr.
No,
Dre
he did. There was a deal.
put
that
money
happened.
in my dental account unknowingly.
Yeah, but he didn't know. He didn't know this is for Jason's dental. There's just some shit went down, and there was.
I got
money that
paid?
yeah, he got paid and used it for dental, but it's not like
I
Jason.
used that money for what I sold him to pay for my braces.
Yeah, he's making it seem like Dr. Dre literally was like, "Oh, look, you got a fucked up pair of teeth, Jason. No, let me hit it. You know my doctor. That's what you're making it seem." But no, there was a transaction.
Dr.
where money
Dre
was
did all my dental cleaning by hand.
Teeth by Dre.
Teeth by Dre. That'd be actually great. That'd be a fun commercial. Dr. Dre, who's a dentist.
Oh yeah.
But it's
Asian?
total. It's like it's Def Jam style dental office.
They're just clowning you. It's like, man, this motherfucker stink.
Everybody's there to get their grills cleaned.
Jason. Yo, Jason, you ever met Kenny versus Spenny? Those fools?
Dude, I was just looking. You must have just looked at my social media.
I guess. I don't know.
Are you a fan? I could see you being a fan.
I am a big fan of those guys. Guys are
Dude,
Yeah,
great.
they're the shit.
Still, they did it. Kenny versus Spenny. Kenny and Spencer did a Christmas show in Toronto. I was so happy because
Can you
normally
tell them what this was, though? Can you tell everybody what the show was? How we know?
two best friends.
Yeah, tell them what they used to do on the show. It's amazing. It's fucking hysterical. It's the crazy shit.
They would do it's. I don't know how any normal, healthy relationship could endure the amount of high stakes,
It gets fucked
physical,
up.
mental abuse.
Dr. Nas.
But you cannot separate these. This comedically, these two guys are. Fuck! I've never laughed so hard, and then still insecure after the show. Did you think it was good? I'm like, dude, I've never cried and rolling in my chair.
Real
They
men
gave
cry.
out free rectal exams at the end of the show. They call the fans on, and Spenny goes up with a rubber glove, doesn't change it, and fingers all these guys' assholes all the way down the line with the same finger for prostate exams.
And who are these guys?
Wait, was this like a humiliation of sorts?
This
Where
is
was
what I
this?
don't know.
Is this recorded? Where are you watching this?
I have it on video. It's on my Instagram.
What?
Look at this Kenny versus Spenny picture. Slip to the rest. There's a video of all these kids getting their assholes fingered on stage
With the same glove. That's, you know you can get AIDS like that?
I said with the same glove. He goes, sometimes we can't find the glove, so we have to use a grocery bag.
And
It's serious.
Because I think by law there has to be a divider between his finger, or it's some sort of sexual assault. But he fingers all these kids' assholes with a rubber glove in front of their
and
families.
they line up for this?
Line up. There's 30 of them on stage. They had to stop.
This
People
Canada?
coming out of the back.
How recent is this video that you're talking about?
This is Christmas time. This is their Christmas
No, he's
special.
asking where on your timeline is that video?
Oh, if you see the guy wearing the Star of David, the Jew with the Star of David on his shirt, the blue and white sweater.
Oh!
Yeah, so if you click to the video to the left of that, you can hear the kids getting their assholes ready to get fingered.
Bro, that's fucking wild.
It was insane.
So that's the craziest thing you've seen Kenny and Spence do?
No, he did some blackface shit with a watermelon thing on top of the head with an afro and said that's how Spencer looks at black people. And Kenny dressed up and all. Dude, it was scandalous.
Oh, look, all the dudes are running up on stage.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, to get their assholes fingered.
They're crazy. This Kenny versus... Dude, if you've never
They're
heard of Kenny
wild.
versus you've never heard about them?
No, I know who they are.
Savages.
Comedy Central. Their shit was on Comedy Central. I
Savages,
found out about
yeah.
it. They were savages. They would do these challenges. They're like me and you, dude.
Yeah.
And crazy challenges, bro. Where like me and you wouldn't be friends. Like you would have shot me.
It's up close.
You would have
It's too
already
up
shot me,
close.
dog.
It's
There'd
one
be a
on
funeral.
one.
There'd be my funeral of XG shooting
Yeah.
fucking.
And I'd be in jail.
He's on shooting XG and he's on locked up for life.
I don't
And
know
it's
how
on
they
camera.
stay in. They
It's
work.
literally on camera.
Imagine it's like, well, he was an American, so technically it doesn't count. You're free to go.
No, because it'd be on camera. Even Ray wouldn't know what to do. He's like, what the fuck?
then he
He's
made
just
fun
shot
of him.
XG on
He-
camera.
no,
What do I
Ray-
do? Do I end the video? Do I keep the stream going?
So I guess he's not. Maybe he's. Look, Kenny said he's broke now, and he on stage he goes, "How did you lose all your money?" He goes, "I lost half of it in a divorce," and he goes, "How did you lose the rest of it?" And he goes, "In horoscope stocks."
What?
He blew his money on horoscope stocks and lost it
There's
all.
stocks for horoscopes?
I guess so.
Yeah, for like companies, I guess.
I don't
What do you
know.
mean?
Yeah.
The horoscope gives you the right fucking...
He lost. His wife took half of it, and the other, I guess he's left with a quarter, was all lost. Stocks.
What is
he
it-
got some on stage.
And what are they doing now?
I'm trying to get him active again. I told him,
They don't do separate shit. It's got to be the color. They're like a couple.
no.
They're very-
Kenny worked for South Park. Trey Parker and
Yeah.
those guys, they loved
didn't
him
know
so
that.
much.
He's also a journalist.
I go, what? Yeah, he worked for Vice. He shot a bunch of shit for Vice, and he showed me it didn't air.
I can't find anything on like.
The Republican convention stuff.
Yeah,
that
he
Kenny
almost
did.
got killed there.
Yeah,
What
that's
did you
just
do
fucking,
there?
just
He
fucking
showed
around.
up. He's wearing
Wow.
Jewish.
A Jewish Canadian. Come on, dog.
Dude, it was insane. Like, I do not know. They threw him out of a car naked. He had to live in the desert, and he went into a used clothing store and stole clothing, and then went back into society. Like real wild man stuff. Anyway, we laughed so hard. Kenny versus Spenny, Canada.
Can you make that show again? Is that
no.
doable? No.
No, just the stuff.
Even on YouTube or something?
everything that they showed at the
Boxing.
live show, all the clips on the screen, everything. Girl was with. She's looking at me, and I'm like, "Yeah, no, this is totally illegal."
Yeah, that's
There's one
dark.
episode where it ended where
He had to live in the bathroom for a month. That was one of the pays. He had to live in the bathroom. The guy's in there shitting every day, eating burritos on the toilet, and the guy had to sleep in the bathtub for a month.
that's nasty.
Hey, how much to live in a
Destroyed
bathroom
it.
for 1 week?
Like you're paying me?
Yeah.
How much? How much to live in a bathroom for 1
And it's
week?
abusive bathroom. It's a truck
you got
stop
Uber Eats.
bathroom.
You got Uber Eats. Don't trip. You got Uber Eats. You got Wi-Fi, but you gotta live in that
And
bathroom.
there's no
for a
lock
week.
on the door.
And no one can come in. Your girl, you can't talk to your girlfriend. It's just you in the bathroom. No FaceTime.
No, you get a phone.
No FaceTime though. You can call, but no FaceTime. Come
Why
on.
is FaceTime such a punishment? You want her to see her? You're just sick now.
Yeah.
I
You're
don't know.
sick. Let him look at her, you piece of shit.
It's not her. It's just I don't also want this to be a luxury. You gotta sleep in the tub. There's no mattress.
Okay, we'll break it down
How
day to day.
How long you zone? How much?
500 a day,
How much would you try to do it?
1,000 a day.
I mean, is there a blanket in there?
Yeah, you're cool. You can, yeah.
I gotta sleep in the tub, I guess.
A week for 500 a day?
But you can't step out of the tub unless you're going to use the toilet. So you're in solitary in a hammock for 24 hours a day?
500 a day?
I don't know. That's too little.
1,000.
You can smoke as much as you want. That's not a problem.
Yeah,
I'll
but
pop
some,
some
but you
shit out
also
of
you
that.
might want to smoke in there because somebody's gonna come in there with diarrhea
Oh yeah.
And
Someone can
just
come in there and take a
unload.
shit. Yeah, someone can come
and
in there
make
and
eye
take a shit.
contact with you while it's coming out. That's what I would do.
You know, Jason would go eat there and eat some Taco Bell, 7-Eleven shit.
Bars
So you
chill.
can go in there and fucking take a shit while you're in there.
and I go, $1,000. Is it worth it? And you go,
$1,000 a day. And
first of all, as soon as I
I would
walk in
try
there,
it. I mean, I guess I would attempt
stand
it if I
up
would-
and go, I'm out. I'm out. I don't even want to know what Rouse is
you'd
gonna
be
do.
so pissed, dog. I don't think you can handle the smell. He's would be so fucking
I'm not
pissed.
stinky. You got to worry about somebody with unhealthy. You got to look at their skin and kind of make a health assessment off of that. Because some people are
Like a
just
side dick shit?
pungent. That might ruin, like, cause blindness. You might. That's like pepper spray. Whatever. Yeah.
That would be some shit, man. No pun intended.
Nah, the one where they couldn't sleep sitting down, or there was one where they couldn't sleep for like, and they went like a month or something like that.
Oh, there's one there where you have to stand.
They had to wear adult diapers.
Yep.
Who can jerk off the most?
Yeah. All kinds of shit.
First one to smile. First one to laugh.
This was on MTV. This one's on Comedy Central back in the day. That is
Dude.
crazy what they used to let us watch.
Dude, there's one where who can have a dead octopus on their head the longest.
Oh, yeah,
so
so
what they did,
Oh, yeah. They gave him acid.
Kenny fucking
They gave him acid.
like 5 hits of acid, dude.
5
That
hits
shit was
of
fucked
acid.
up.
Yes. Yes.
Get to because Spenny was gonna like run into the ocean, and if that happened, if you didn't save him, you would have fucking died.
You gotta look though. Look like Jim Carrey, Harlan Williams, Tom Green, Kenny versus Spenny. Like it's just a laundry list of insane people.
Where's Jim
Canadian
Carrey
show.
from?
Aldershot, in between Toronto and Hamilton.
Wow.
In near yeah, you know where Toronto is. There.
Yeah.
He worked in a factory there. In fact, that was a key thing for me when I was curious about doing stand-up comedy, and I was like trying to find some sort of like approach. I didn't know. I knew you had to get on stage. I knew you had to write things down and perform, but I didn't. There's nobody in the theater or arts in my family, so what I'd seen from Jim Carrey's A&E biography showing where he grew up, his kind of trajectory, that was like my first kind of... The fact that Jim Carrey was on A Living Color and he grew up 20 minutes from my house, it was like a seed was planted. I'm like, okay, this is just another kid from Canada that has had huge successes.
A lot of fools from Canada.
Lately Canada's blowing
Dude,
up. Fucking Drake.
You know what is blowing up? Our fucking sponsor, bro. You want to pull up the Hamilton devices? What is your run rate? Right now, we're gonna go ahead and play this clip. Let you know about one of our sponsors of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, Hamilton Devices. It is at hamiltondevices.com. You guys know I'm always smoking off the PS1 with my propane.
On the way to Vegas, that shit smack.
Yep, I'm also smoking off the Starship. I was smoking all those in Vegas. I unfortunately didn't meet him out there, but you can go be smoking on the same team with us by using our special code word wdsts. And if you want to know how to use one of these devices, here goes a little clip for you. We'll be right back with the show.
Is it?
And now I'm taking this moment to tell you a little bit about one of our sponsors here on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. If you're watching this, 9 times out of 10, you're probably getting high at home. And I don't blame you. This is exactly what you do in watching the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. E-Zone collaboration vapes that I got out there, lab tested, best in the game. And how would you want to smoke this? our one and only sponsor, of course. I'm talking about the one and only Hamilton Devices. Hamilton Devices is based out of California and is leading with the best C-seal technology in the game. Like this one example, this is one of my favorite ones. And no, it's not a vibrator. Fucking assholes. This one's called the Starship. You click it 5 times to start. As long as you put 3 brand new carts in there, you're gonna be burning them equally at the same time. It does have a carb hole, and it's easier to have it on the go. You know what I'm saying? If you want that big hit, and if you're smoking the same like us. I got 3 of my propane collaboration pens. I cover up the carb. That's why they call it the Starship, bro, because you blast off. You see that? Oh, God. I didn't... And once you're done recovering, after you drink some water and do everything that I also showed you while I was dying, you can go to HamiltonDevices.com, use code word WDSTS15 altogether. Once again, the code is WDSTS15 altogether, and you can get this device, the Star, and you can get yourself your very own Starship at HamiltonDevices.com. The cool thing about it is that for all the people out there that want to use it with water filtration, say less. Because you just switch the top. You get your favorite rig. And you fucking let it rip. You know what I'm saying? Although it's probably convenient with a different style of rig. Not like my one-of-a-kind Muller, Danny Camp glass piece here. However, you get the picture. Once again, go to Hamilton Devices, code word WDSTS15, and use code word WDSTS15 at the checkout. Save yourself some money. It's a little thank you for being a viewer / listener, though we don't smoke the same podcast. Also, for any information on my collaboration with the one and only Pro Pen, you can DM me at Flavors by Ezone with 2 S's on spoof-ass Instagram, or you can go ahead and email me at ezone@bereal.tv. These are on the legal market, so if you want to find out more information on where to get them or how to get them, like I said, DM me or email me at ezone@bereal.tv. Yep, we're back here on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much to our sponsor, Hamilton Devices, at HamiltonDevices.com. So Xavier, looks like I'm going to Canada next year or this year.
I'm stoked. Honestly, I think that's where I'm not doing this to rub it in. I know you probably, first of all, you would love Vancouver because it would be a total culture shock because it's not like any place you've ever been before. It's like white and Asian.
Racist. It's like white, Asian, and racist.
It's a whole different vibe. The West Coast of, especially specifically Vancouver, is like it's kind of like San Francisco in that
The
way.
most expensive city you said you were talking about
I
that?
think in the world.
I see, because I was telling them
Yeah.
in Toronto, you need like 10 grand to live in Toronto.
10 grand. I think you need more than
10
that.
grand a month.
10 grand
Oh.
a month.
Oh, yeah,
a
my
month,
bad.
yeah.
Of course you need more than 10 grand.
Yeah.
I meant a month.
10 grand
a month.
American.
A lot to live in a city, dog.
And look at my buddies. Boomer's got an apartment that's about as big as this room. It's probably worth $500,000.
Jesus.
Yeah. He said his place went up 30% over COVID. And it's like it's sunk in. Like it's nice, but it's not like he could live in a fucking palace an hour outside of town in a 4-bedroom house, 2-car garage, the whole deal. Just an hour from where he's living, but the location. But it's a long-term investment. I'm trying to get him to move out here.
Why does he have dual citizenship too?
No. Oh. I wonder. I can't talk about that.
Yeah.
No. That thing. No, there's a big movie role that he's. I don't know if he got it. He told me not to say anything yet. But it's one of his dreams. Like this is a guy who's a hockey kid from Northern Ontario, comes to the big city, loves comedy, obsessed with Will Ferrell and Chris Farley.
That's right.
And he's fucking built like a brick shit house. Yet he's
pretty jacked.
Chris Farley, silly, right? Finds out comedy's too hard. stand up, gets into commercial acting, makes a bucket list like, I want to be in a hockey movie. I want to do this. I want to get in this. But the last thing on his list out of all of it, it's been haunting him, and I remind him about it all the time, is to do 5 minutes of stand-up comedy. He's been procrastinating for like 10 years.
Damn.
It's hard. It's hard. You came out. We were doing comedy every night. You had a pace.
It was. I mean,
It was a pace. It's a different pace. Like you really, fortunately, you were completely out of your element. And I mean, just being in a foreign place, having fun, doing specifically comedy. But this is like your base. This is your center of your world.
Yeah, pretty.
And I took you out to the rim, and that's a different kind of life, for sure.
It is
Got
a.
this guy named Jared with him. You've seen him, right?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, the guy we FaceTime earlier. Yeah.
Dude, he's fucking hilarious, Jared. And he's got him under his belt. Where like he'll call him. He's like,
Yeah, it's sick.
Daddy's coming home. When Daddy's coming home, things are changing. He talks to this guy like pretty intense,
yeah.
and he takes it. And he's
Yeah,
like, I need
he's like,
you.
thank
I
you.
need you.
Yeah. No, it sounds. Look, if you're listening in on one of our conversations, it sounds pretty mean.
Like you wouldn't think he's talking to like, yeah. Well, he treats him like a normal person. Like he talks to him.
100%, excessively, extra normal. I never. That's the thing is like,
Yeah, like everyone.
Does he live in Canada too?
yeah.
Yeah, because
He's got a big audition coming up.
Yeah.
He's auditioning for Rogan's club to be a doorman. This is no joke. Look at me, Zone. On January 6th,
Something like
6th,
that.
January 6th, he's auditioning for a doorman's position at Joe Rogan's
The
club.
mothership.
That's in Austin.
That's in Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna be a door guy. And you got to perform to be a door guy, and you got to audition to get the part. You got to put an application and then audition. That's
You
pretty
ever
fun.
been to that?
No, it's not even open. I think.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't think.
Don't
like
say
Sam
this.
and them seen it, but they haven't been in it.
this.
Yeah, dude.
That's what the homie got.
See,
Oh damn,
I
that's
like that.
fucking
Is
cool.
that wild?
Yeah, that is
you gotta
wild.
actually fucking work. You know what I'm saying? You just don't fucking get there
I'm
by
building
sucking
dreams,
dick, you know?
buddy. I'm making
And
dreams
what I'm talking
happen.
about. Now imagine that guy taking your ticket at the comedy store.
And you're a comic, and you're a comic,
At the mothership of that.
and you're under him. And he's like, no, you can't come in. You were a dick to me at an open mic 4 years ago. Keep walking, shit face.
He'll remember.
Bro.
Yeah. Oh, you guys get brought in the back just because he's a fan of Ezo, not you, but Ezo for sure, and you too for sure.
I'm not a comedian.
Yeah, I know, but you can hang and not
I
take all the water bottles. out of the
will
green
say
room.
I can write comedy, but I'm not a comedian.
On the way here, you should have heard this fool telling me. Did you know that Victoria's Secret has a Downs model on there?
They have a Down syndrome model?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't know.
Oh no, he's stuck. Look at that face.
No way.
He stopped hitting it just to say, wait a what?
Like a model.
Model dog. Check
Signed.
it out. Let me
Signed
know
to
the thing.
Victoria's Secret.
Jason said she's got a body. Her body's an 8. Her face is a 3.
-3.
I disagree.
Pull up a picture, Ray.
First of all, you
put
have to be.
it,
She's very
Down
white.
She's got to be the only
Victoria's
one.
Secret.
Yeah, Down syndrome, Victoria's Secret.
She's got a deal. Like she's got lucrative deals. No one knows.
I don't know her name.
She's never been able to sound it out.
I did. Victoria's Secret. What do you think he's on? 3 and an 8? I think she's way harder than a 3. Her face not
All
bad.
right, play some video of her talking. We'll see where you stand.
Guys,
man.
he says the talking was what fucks it up.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
How does she do it?
I can't do it, but if you ever seen any boxer,
He's on you do it. Someone's good at it. How would she sound if you had a guess?
I don't know how to do a woman, but I just know that she had to apologize. She would probably say, sorry.
yeah, you got it. That's
Got it.
You got it.
If she had to apologize for something, I would imagine be like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hard on the tongue.
Yep.
It's almost like Venezuelan, isn't it?
Nah,
No,
Venezuela.
Venezuela, that's hot. That's an accent.
No,
It's
but it
not an
has.
accent.
What's is it? It's
I
got.
don't know if it's hot, Xavier.
It's lisped out, isn't it? Venezuelan.
I don't even think this is Spanish.
Are you firing that up? Have you been hitting that the whole time?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I do a little baby bang off of that?
Yeah, I'll set you up right now.
I've had bad luck with those things, but I think the people have overextended. What are you spraying in there?
Alcohol to
You gotta-
clean it up.
Yeah, that's a nice banger right there.
Do you have to burn that out before you put anything in it to make sure it's tidy?
Yeah.
Because I
Right.
don't think burning alcohol is good for your lungs, is it?
It's not burning alcohol though.
No, but you can burn that off the glass. It will come off clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you burn
Yeah,
it.
this is all news to me. There's so much going on here. There was a guy, Yoshi brought some wax kit out many, many moons ago, and that was the first time I saw somebody pull out a butane torch, like a full thing, and set out a whole scaffolding, all the glassware and stuff. And it's pretty espresso.
Where was he at?
Fuck, Yoshi, remember.
The porno guy?
Oh, I know the kid's name. I remember his Instagram handle. It's so weird. Diamond Baby. He was, I don't know if he was a wax maker. I think he was a wax maker. This kid I met like 10 years ago. He was friends with the kid that was the most hated guy on the internet. He was supposed to come to that show that night, but he got arrested.
The most hated guy on the internet, isn't it some guy on Reddit?
Yeah, that guy who did all the shame porn.
No.
That was Yoshi's buddy.
Oh.
All right.
He's a piece of shit, dude.
What do you mean by like shame porn?
Like he had a forum Reddit on Reddit. You know how Reddit you're
Netflix
like.
did a whole show on him.
Yeah, he used. I mean, if we're talking about the same guy, but
Yeah.
he used to have like.
Most hated man on the internet.
Yeah, he had forums of like discussing shit, like barely like pushing the limit, like.
He'd break it
cheerleaders,
so-
like cheerleaders, like teenage cheerleader forums, and you would post in the cheerleaders, but you're not posting anything crazy, but you know where you're going with it.
It was revenge porn.
Yeah, revenge porn.
Damn.
He'd break in, but that was the problem is he was actually breaking into people's social media accounts and uploading all their folders and then posting them like it was avenge.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, so people were getting their lives made. Yet everybody in that Netflix thing is part of the problem. If they would just slipped out, took their cash payout, he did his time. Don't perpetuate the storyline. There was a girl there that was.
You know they're gonna perpetuate
you know the
it.
girl
though.
shoves shit up her ass?
Ooh, no, we don't know girls that shove shit up their ass, Jason. You know that girl that shoves shit up her ass?
I know girls who shove
No.
a bunch of shit up their ass. I used to date
Like
a
a
girl.
dick, right?
I broke up with a girl because she wanted too much anal.
Like she forgot about. Like,
Yeah.
she forgot she
I
had a
see
pussy.
that
I
as a
was
deal
like,
breaker myself.
I'm like, can't I just
Like she forgot she had a
fuck
pussy.
you? Like, geez, that was hot.
That was hot.
Fuck, that's hot glass.
Yeah, he's burning.
The new guy. You probably got no. I don't know if you've ever worked in restaurants, but I worked as my last real job was as a dishwasher, and because you're picking up hot plates, especially as a line cook and dishwasher, you start to lose your feeling. You start to develop these hot calluses that things that most people could not pick up.
Oh, you'll do it like that.
You can handle it, and it doesn't really. You get callous to it. You start dying off.
You know, what is it? You know what's the place where you won't get a callus at? Bay one and only Vaporium Gifts. This show is brought to you by Vaporium Gifts. Check them out at Vaporium USA on Instagram and VaporiumUSA.com. They got 3 locations in New Mexico and 1 location in the city of Las Vegas. We were there this weekend. Sorry we couldn't stop by, homie. We definitely tried, but it was a hectic weekend. I'm surprised you weren't at Las Vegas. We're gonna be there at Champs though, if you want to, link up over there. And yeah, so make sure you guys check them out. One and only one of the sponsors of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, Vaporium USA on Instagram. They got the best products and best prices, including Hamilton devices and my candles. So make sure you guys check them out. And you can order online as well. So Vaporium USA. All right, here you go, Jason.
That baby dab.
Yeah, now all you gotta do is just hit it. You don't even gotta pick it up.
Off of Muller Glass. Shout out to him. I finally met him.
There you go. Now it's ready.
Nah, since I don't have a piece, nah.
How about the shoes that
It
fool
was
was wearing?
cool though. He was wearing some baller ass kicks though. You know those fools. Everybody in there was flexing.
You gotta hit it, Jason. I don't even hear it bubbling. What are you doing?
Yeah, go, Jason.
Oh, he was hitting it. Yeah, like I'm over here talking shit to him. It's like,
It was
what the
probably-
fuck's up with this,
It
Jason?
was probably too low.
No, he's on.
No. He was just hitting it very
Well, he does
lightly.
it.
Yeah, he was. He did say a baby dab. All right, Jason did take a fucking dab. Salute to
Everybody
him.
was flexing on everybody.
That's probably
over there.
the maybe third dab I've ever taken in my life.
But see, it's not too bad. Other people just fuck you up on purpose, bro. Like people.
That's what happened. I had to take off my shirt and lay on the sidewalk to bring
Yeah.
down my temperature. My body was soaked in
But
sweat.
first of all, that person gave you a hot dab and they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's not good for your lungs.
I'm not even gonna name the guy.
Yeah, like that. Ezo would have never gave you a hot dab.
No, that's why I've been being bougie with it and fucking just counting it down. What is it?
Fuck, it was a bad
Oh,
one.
tell them about same team. How dope was that, dog?
All right, so there was this
We're chilling.
we're walking around the whole stadium.
We're buzzing
Yeah.
by this time.
Yeah, we're already like we have a few drinks in this, and we're walking around the whole convention. And there's this like white lady there, like who like
Super white.
she's like this director or some shit, and she's like, all right, you go over there, and you need to go over here. Hold on, is this person working on this? And she's like saying all this shit. She's like, come on,
loud,
her.
like she's loud. You can
Yeah, like
literally
she's
see
loud.
animated
She's like
shit.
she's
Yeah.
making shit
You're
happen.
like, what the fuck's going
Yeah,
on? Beanie Zone?
and then
How
I
fat is she?
she's kind of fat.
She was
Yeah.
kind of fat. Good call.
Thank
yeah,
you.
Yeah. Good call.
48 waist,
Yeah, I'm glad we threw
36
that in there.
ankle.
She was fat. Yeah.
So she's saying all this stuff, and then she's like, "Come on, everybody, we need to go ahead and get it moving. Same team." And then we're walking. At that moment, walking over there, and we're like, "Oh, let's fucking say same team." So she gets hyped off it, and then like everybody starts saying, "Yo, same team." Like,
Did you take any video of that?
well, we because it was so spontaneous, we didn't know. Like, it happened in like the spur of the moment, because like we thought the lady was gonna be like, "What are you guys talking about? You guys?"
She just kept saying
She
same
just-
team,
yeah,
same-
'cause-
I'm guessing they were all same teaming it up. Like you over here, you over here, and she says same team, and that means they'll look at each other, same team. And then after that, we left to go do Rouse.
There was a lot.
Go.
There was a lot of cool stuff that
Now
like I
you go
said.
flex with his daddy moves. He's like my dad. I heard dad said.
I actually didn't need to flex
Nah,
my
I'm
dad
kidding.
as much. A lot of those people actually they fucking know me.
Every dude, yeah.
Yeah, like which was really cool. So like I've been hanging out with these fucking glass blowers. A lot of them are my friends. You know what I mean? So it's like, and it's cool. And I mean, a lot of them know. They're like, damn, they've known me for even before I was working here. When I was just working for this magazine called Dabs Magazine. I don't think they're around anymore. But
I honestly like this convention so much. I think we should start going to more, starting with the AVNs. Just saying. But
you can go to that one. I don't need no problems
what
in
do you
my
think
life.
you're gonna get at the AVNs?
just fun shit, like retards.
No,
looking at
he's-
chicks. Like literally.
he's
you
gonna
told
go
me.
and not talk
Well,
to
you told
nobody.
me,
I'm I'm just curious what
he
your
literally
mo-
said
I've
this-
been like 6
Yeah,
times.
he literally says there's people like Will and Jared just like looking
yeah.
at these chicks like.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it's wild. I just want to be able
wild.
to be like, fuck, this is the world these girls live on.
Yeah, but come on.
Or like a furry convention. You want to go to a furry convention?
No, that's too wrong. That's gross.
It's fun. Look at these retards.
That's gross.
I'd go check it out.
Anybody
Oh.
who wants to
The world of
fuck
the
stuffed
convention.
what?
animals.
A furry convention. You want to go check out a furry convention?
Not unless I was getting paid.
Yeah, we make content. That's what paid is for.
Yeah, but that dude, it's like a sexual thing. I'm good on that.
No, it's not. They're
Yes,
not
it
fucking each
is.
other. It's just like that.
Not at the convention.
It's a smoking thing, but you're not smoking. They're to mingle. You get to see how retarded people are in their costumes. I don't know.
Somebody said XG just wants a scene with Adam 22 on Plug Talk.
There's a guy sitting at home, and he's with his hands in his head. Complete fucking loser. No
I
personality.
want to meet this loser.
No
actually.
friends. We'll call him X. Okay? And he's crying through his fingers. Like, how can I not develop a personality? And then see some crazy news story about perverts dressing up like stuffed animals and then fucking each other through a hole in a fucking clown costume like some sort of sick fuck. So this asshole,
Maybe it's called role playing.
Yeah, there. Yeah, see.
this is the same
You might have fucking what type of chick
role
you meeting
playing. If role playing's for people who don't know how to talk to each other. I'm gonna be a fucking princess. You be a
there?
retarded
Jason, there's
janitor.
no way you haven't role played some like, hey, I'm gonna be Jason.
No,
Role playing now?
sex offender. or boyfriend, whatever you want, but it is going in. It is going in. Mud hole or blood hole. I'm going in. All right?
What about the mouth?
Huh? The mouth?
What do you call that hole?
Well, once you pull the teeth, it's a blood hole. You ever see a girl missing her front? When I was in South Africa, all the prostitutes would have their front teeth pulled.
Yeah, you told me you had sex with a fucking girl from South Africa. You thought you had AIDS.
See, you can't just jump from the toothless hooker to me getting AIDS.
That's how your stories usually go.
No. Look, this is a smear campaign.
Now you see why he's a liability. We gotta get rid of this guy.
Well, this is the thing. He's just an agent of chaos, which I can understand. But when you got nothing on the table and you're just pissing on everyone else's campfire. What are you called? How do you say that in Spanish? Puto?
Yeah.
Yeah, puto.
Well deserved.
I'm an old man. I can see this. I know a cunt when I see one.
You and Cali Blaze, dog.
Yeah, Jason,
You know.
Jason's like 80, dude.
I should put that more in my
I
vocabulary.
just turned 51.
Are you really 51?
On New Year's, I turned 51, yeah.
New Year's? Your birthday's the 31st?
Yeah, so's yours.
I didn't know we had the same birthday.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I didn't know we had the same birthday. No wonder we're both
I think
fucking
we
talking
found
shit to
that
you.
out when we were on when we did the comedy show here, which he has that poster up, and I thought I still have that.
Yeah, I still have one.
That was a good cover.
It was.
That was a good. How many people came out for that? It was fun.
Nitty flew out for that.
When are you gonna do another one?
We can't do it here. I got it. You know what? We probably could do. Now depending on the restaurants we're at, we probably find a venue to do a comedy.
How
or something
about
like that.
Vancouver on April 20th?
Vancouver?
They'll appreciate you. First of all, LA and you have been up and down each other for how many years now?
long.
Too long. So coming out to a city you've never been to, which you clearly know what kind of level British Columbia is smoking at.
That's very true.
You haven't been challenged in a long time, is what I'm getting at. You just go to these cushy glass blower things.
That was
go up
actually
to the Canadian whistle.
That was actually my first time in 3 years. I took a break from all that shit.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Get out of country. Go north.
Jason always wants everybody to leave.
Leave.
He's begging George to go to Denmark.
You guys got to get out.
George doesn't even like to leave.
There's
fucking
I went
California
and
unless
looked.
he's getting paid.
The
He's trying
moment,
to
the
get
moment,
to
in the
Denmark.
moment
You
in
never
the
not have a good time with me. Anybody who's been out with me on the road, there's rough patches. It's a long haul, but at times you're never gonna be bored.
you're gonna eat a lot of fucking Whole Foods though if you go with Jason. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, it was across the street.
Like a lot, bro.
The coffee there was very good. Those old ladies would go there in the morning. There's old rich people at the Whole Foods. I think. Yeah, I like that. It was a good time. But anyway,
Yeah,
Vancouver, April 20th.
Jason is eating candy like he fucking smoked crack last night.
Oh, he's been good with drugs, actually.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's like, yo, because that bag was full, and Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Dude, no, he's got a sweet tooth. Bro. Donuts. Donuts.
I've had a
ass.
drop of alcohol in over 7. New Year's was 7 years,
Jesus.
and my sweet tooth went right through. I eat like one chocolate bar a year.
Don't be lying, Jason. The way you ate this candy.
no.
That's right, because alcohol turns into sugar. If you're an alcoholic, you don't shouldn't be eating that much sugar. You're gonna be.
I was
more
never
diabetic.
into sugar.
Yeah,
Gummies.
alcohol turns into sugar.
I eat the gummies for the collagen. That's why I look so young.
Most people that stop drinking get a sweet tooth.
I eat the gummies for the collagen. Yeah, that's right.
If you skip and eat boiled down horse hooves, it will turn back about 5 years of your life.
I'm
If
Yeah,
you
I'm not
skip-
doing
you
that.
skip
Well,
rope.
Jason doesn't look 51. If I'm gonna take any fucking age
I got a
advice,
full nude calendar
I would
coming out.
take it from Jason, dude. Jason does not look 51.
You know what though, man? He also doesn't eat like shit, bro. Like even when we went out eating in Canada, bro, like he was eating. He was like eating. There was always vegetables in that shit. He's eating avocado shakes in the
since he-
fucking morning.
Yeah.
Not since
Like
he's been in
every.
my house.
Well, because he understands that every food shouldn't be a novelty experience. He's like, yo, the body needs to eat, and maybe I'll fucking have a good time once a week.
That's why I can eat this guilt free because I'll eat like super clean.
all the time.
Yeah, but you're young.
No, but you've replaced everything. You just drink beer all day.
No.
You be like Bert Kreischer it.
Yeah, he is a bit of a piss tank.
Yeah, like.
No, Jason's lying now. Jason knows I'm pretty healthy. I don't even.
I hear him. He's got
Jason
that
eating
Jack and
pizza
Coke
and-
in the shower.
Jason
Yeah.
ordered pizza with 2 hamburgers and fucking soda at like 11 at night and wants to be like, pizza if you want some. That's your healthy guy?
That's a friend.
What you're talking about?
I've been slacking the last 2
yeah,
months.
I'm not lying. In my house, I was like,
That's a friend though, bro. See,
I
he-
heard good things about you. I heard
Did you
that
get
you're
pizza,
healthy.
though?
Huh?
Did
I
you-
got protein stuff for him. Not
did
once
you
did he
get
make a
pizza?
smoothie.
Was the question,
In the
damn
morning,
it.
in the
We
morning.
got
Oh.
cheeseburger too.
Yeah, I did eat. I'm not gonna lie, but it's
They
that
mixed
thing
up
looked
my-
I saw him eat for once. Yeah.
Ivan Arquivaldo La Mera Verga. He's eating candy like Ezo hits the balloon.
Yeah, for real, bro. He's you know what? By the way, everybody, I think we're gonna have to do something about the whole cursing fucking thing, bro, because you heard that YouTube is like the moment you for the first 30 minutes, like you're gonna have to incorporate at least that shit.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. We're gonna see.
No, about YouTube?
We're gonna. Yeah, it's a real thing. We're gonna.
Are they changing the Matrix?
Yeah, we're gonna have
There's
to.
a big change.
We're gonna have to play it out and see how the numbers are, because I have noticed it has been slacking a little bit than the regular.
Even when you get monetized, you don't even get paid that one.
I heard a lot of people are getting clips dumped. I heard a lot of people are getting their content put into a penalty box.
Yeah.
Just in the last few days.
It's like if you curse within the first 30 minutes or something like that.
But what happens after 30
You get
minutes?
demonetized. Like I guess they're not looking for it anymore.
No, now they're
Really?
No.
But how
no,
come-
it's 'cause
why
you
is it- that's
no,
not a
it's 'cause you guys
system,
don't-
though.
You guys don't understand. This is what happens. They give you 30 minutes, then the whole episode you can't cuss. It's a way to start it. No, I'm not playing about. I mean, I guess it's your channel, so I'll play by your rules, but I'm not.
Yeah, this is coming from the guy who lost us the Instagram once already.
Yeah, but that's how it starts.
Yeah, we lost the Instagram once, and now he's trying to lose the YouTube
Isn't that how
that
it
we've
starts?
worked hard on for years.
Jason, isn't that how it starts? Where they ask you for 30 minutes and then an hour and then the whole show you can't cuss.
Hey, do they curse in No Jumper?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, I
That's
want
what
to
we
see
should.
them not curse.
No, they don't. They stopped it. I watched their latest episodes and they fucking blur them out. So they blur.
They beep?
They put they put it out, and then
blur.
after like 15 minutes, because I remember Adam was saying something about like he's like, man, this shit. We saw a drop in the fucking in like the views, and then people were like, yeah, they just changed it up, and then they got this shit together.
It's all about the money. See, I want.
That's why they're thriving.
I want to be able to say fuck. If I dude, Adam 22.
Look, even dope ass Yola wastes the smoke after 15 minutes.
Did they give you? Does YouTube give you a short list of words that you cannot?
Well, I guess Xavier, we all see the planes.
No, if the algorithm can see that you can smoke, they can see you can smoke in the first 15 minutes or the whole fucking episode. That's what I'm saying. The algorithm doesn't stop at 15 minutes. If they don't want you smoking, then let's not smoke throughout the whole episode. I'm not saying we shouldn't, but that 15-minute rules is dumb.
But it's a real thing.
The whole episode.
Well, how about you start your own YouTube and then you fucking do it the way you want to? Because right now we use this fucking platform, and if I want to keep getting, I don't want to get demonetized. You know what I mean?
You can't do a podcast. We don't smoke the first 15 minutes show when it's called We Don't Smoke the Same.
Sorry, dog. It's just
It's in the
We
name.
don't smoke the same on YouTube rules.
It's in the name. We don't smoke sometimes.
It's just,
You know what I mean?
there's things we have to stand by. And I think if the show's called We Don't Smoke the Same, I think we gotta smoke.
So we just gotta like not grow. That's your solution. Just like not grow.
let's change the name.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just sounds irrelevant.
Let's let the fucking fans decide. Should we fucking make these changes to see if it's better? Because I mean, obviously they're not sharing it. Xavier's not doing anything to make the views go up substantially.
I actually put up a poll earlier saying, "Are the furry movement a sexual thing?"
Yeah, I know.
83%. Yes.
yeah.
Might be, but still want to go check it out.
New poll.
What's the new poll?
What is it? Should we try this whole new format? See if it boosts up the views, or should we not? Let them
If
do
you
it.
guys like it so much, why don't you guys share it with us so we don't have to stop changing the
We've been
concept
asking
of
that
the
shit
show?
for years. So
Yeah,
if they
I
did
know,
that,
but
yes.
that's what I'm telling them. Like, if you guys help us, we don't have to change the concept of the show. I don't want to not start the show not smoking. I know where Reason's coming from. I want to grow too, but it's that thing where I'm like, we have to be
Hey.
who we are at one point.
This is actually a good topic of conversation.
I just think we should be. I mean, the cussing thing, I'll chill on that, but that we don't smoke the same. How are we gonna start a show where we don't smoke? Start smoking.
No, well we could cool it on the
Start
cussing
with vapes.
first.
We can go to vapes.
We- no,
can
we-
start with vapes or go straight to vapes. But that 15-minute thing, we're like, let's start 15. I think if the algorithm can read it, they can read it throughout the whole show.
We have to fucking fuck with the algorithm back and be like, hey, we gotta test it out. Be like, did we substantially do fucking way better when we cut this shit out for 15 minutes? If
But
it go,
you know what, though? Even in the name itself, I'm not saying it's a red flag, but it could raise a flag of sorts as far as like algorithms are concerned.
Yeah.
It's on the.
It's weird for some people. It works for some people. It doesn't. We've all seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's just like I get you, but I'm saying I do say we try other things. But
Look,
that smoking
the other
one,
day, I looked up a bunch of like cannabis related like podcast content, and there's really not much out there, period.
censor it all. They censor it all. I better guarantee you, none of it's on the front page. Plain and simple. If you're gonna do weed,
It'll never be in the front page.
Yeah.
The bottom line is.
Especially because it's at the federal level. Google's international, federal, all that shit.
we're gonna ask fucking Rock Sampson this, be like, cause he's actually worked for them, so we're gonna fucking see what the fuck he's done. Like he must fucking know. Be like, yeah, dude, you got. Otherwise, you're gonna get back page, bro. And then you get shadow banned, and then we don't get no looks at all, no growth. We're almost to fucking 10K.
I got to collab with you today in the morning.
Yeah, bro, and I'm surprised. I can imagine that right after this, you log in and it's taken away. After the shit, my phone's like, yeah, bro, like, this fool just never learns.
I've been pretty careful. I'm careful with
My phone's like, my phone's deciding, he's like, we gotta kill Xavier, bro. Otherwise, he's gonna kill your career.
Birdie boy.
Like
That's what I said. We got to get rid of this guy. Every time he leaves the room, we got to get rid of this guy. This guy's got to go. We got to get rid of this guy. He's got to go every time.
Who didn't say it? Does my dog say, yo, fuck
I've never met your family.
What about my dog?
your dog has a better personality than you.
I've changed your dog's name to Patches.
Mr. Whiskers calls him Mr. Whiskers.
Mr. Whiskers. I don't even know your dog's name.
Fuck you, Jason. What are you gonna say, Ray?
I renamed him.
I was gonna say, Birdie boy, y'all just high and getting paranoid about the algos. You can't hide from the AI. Oh well.
You know what though? What if they did send some AIs to catch the fade? Were you fighting them?
Yeah, fool. Fuck yeah. They've taken so much money from me.
Like if they sent some AIs, they were like, we're with YouTube, like, and then knock on the door, we're fucking.
I'm hitting you up for your gun, and I never hit you up.
What if it does? What if it does that thing? What if it does? What if it does that thing from Terminator 2, dog, where it's like, can it just fucking lifts back up?
Josue Torres.
Dr. Strange.
Yeah.
The algorithm is your amigo. Use it to your advantage.
There you go.
The algorithm is golf clubs, and you got to decide whether or not you want to hit the ball.
Whether you want to leave the miniature course, Xavier, and fucking start playing in the fucking.
But like Ray said, let's start with the name.
He's out there with a walker and a headband trying to hit golf balls.
JB Sounds. Make this a Latinx podcast to go straight to the front page.
Let's just say.
We called it the we don't.
How about we just put? How about
front page?
How about we just try that?
Podcast with me and you on it.
Frankie Quinones has it on What's Up or the new show that he has. It's like, yo, you guys are able to make it now, eh?
How about we start like that?
Concrete hits us
We
up.
start super left, and then once they give us the cloud, we be like, fake.
No, we put.
Bullshit.
Hey, we
both y'all.
Hey, no, hey, once he go up to 20K, you thought we was going to church?
We just wanted the cloud, bitch.
But now we're
100K, dog.
Now we're back to straight off the church.
20K, nothing to flex on. 100K. 100K is when you get that nice little plaque.
Hey, what if we make the next episode? What if we make? What if we make next episode? We just make them like crazy titles. We don't drug free the same. We don't stay in school the same.
I think we've done one of those.
Like we just fucking keep changing it up, and then they're like, "What's going on?"
Ivan,
you know, hey, you know what? Let's get into the super chats though. Fuck that.
Both for Biden the same.
No, come on, Xavier. Let's not push it.
Ivan Arquivaldo La Mera Verga. Use XG and make it an LGBTQ podcast.
Hey, what have you just pretend to start crying and be like Xavier's coming out story and just start crying, bro.
How crazy would it be? How crazy would it be if the LGBTQ was like, he's lying. We hit up all his ex-girlfriends. He's really not gay. And for once, they were fighting for me not to be gay just to prove to me that I can't be part of the LGBTQ. We hit up all his girlfriends. He's not into that shit.
Yeah. So far, the fans are leading at 53%. So we're gonna probably have to make some kind of change.
Close race.
It's close.
That's close.
And we're gonna have to make some kind of effort, even if it is just for a week, to fucking make a difference. And
all 86 of you voted. Share it with someone once a day at least, dog. Like on the real, be like, yo, check this podcast. It's kind of fun. You guys obviously watch it because you like it.
yeah, shout out to all the glass blowers that are listening to us at the shop right now. At their shop. I did run into a lot of you guys that do watch our show. Of course, you guys watch the Green Thumb show, but it makes me feel hella fucking better when you guys just say it, our show.
Come on, go to We Don't Smoke the Same and ask us to come on the show if you're a glass blower and you would listen.
So I'm like, you guys watch the little dog too.
Did y'all take like air fresheners or lighters or did you guys hand out stuff?
I was giving out lighters. I was giving out my vapes to everybody that fucking showed some love. Was I not?
Yeah, dude, he's always giving out some fucking some Cali Blaze. He's always hooking people up.
And I still didn't win that rig.
I know,
fucking asshole.
Oh, then we put it. Did you get?
I won a few things. Did you win the jerky gun?
I didn't win the jerky. I voted for the jerky.
Somebody fucking took it.
Someone outdid me for the jerky, dog. I bid on the jerky. I got the Mueller piece, which I wasn't gonna win, and on like 2 other things. But Ezone was like, "You ain't gonna win none of that shit." Ezone betted some money on some good ones. Like, what'd you get?
I got this one that, remember the sea lion that had the ball in his nose and the carb cap. So I got that, and then I got this big ass marble. So I won two things because the silent bidding, bro. I was about to start bidding for other people like Ray Salazar. Fucking here's his number. Like I was gonna start putting like, imagine Be Real, and then just give it to him.
Right.
Oh, Be Real shit, I could pick it up for him.
That person wanted you want to set up to be the role. Can I give?
Yeah, that's what we're doing next time for champs. Steph Tone from the Deftones. Yeah, I'd be like, yo, he wasn't even here. He's in the hotel room though.
Canada's legalizing mushrooms.
That's what's up.
Did Trudeau just text you or what?
Nope.
Like
He's unblocked me because I sent him a picture of Boomer's asshole. But I'll tell you one thing. Can I plug this company here?
Yeah, plug him up.
These guys, the family here, the family Canada 41, they delivered some really nice packages to my house when I'd first got home to Canada via COVID. Like excellent edibles and flour. And what I didn't know, that pad is for the glass pipe.
Yeah,
I thought it was a fucked up mouse pad.
You know what? I'm
like, how does that work? It's too small. It was a leaf.
Yeah, he's like, yo, was this for the miniature mouse?
And then I'm looking, I go, maybe it's for hot pots. I was gonna give it to my mother. And I'm like, no, that's gonna melt. That's definitely gonna melt. I didn't know what it was for. It's sitting on my mother's microwave in the miscellaneous section right now.
You know, you gotta get
The family, I think, a letter of London, Ontario.
Since you smoke weed, I gotta get you into one of these things, bro. Hopefully, there's conventions out
It'll
there.
save you money, Jason, on the real.
Yeah,
But that.
if you
You
picked
don't
up,
need an expensive one like that, but dabs.
I'll get you an electric one. Trust.
But that's the thing, though. I can't travel with any.
Oh, that's true.
Leave it in
paraphernalia.
Austin. No, leave it in Austin. Leave that stuff in Austin when you're in your spot, and then when you come back, Jason, he'll bless you with some shit.
It's too close to crack.
That's just this one, but hey, let's get into the super chat because we're running short time.
We got a new sponsor.
All right, you want to tell them?
Yeah, so it's HitKit.USA. They made us our own. It's a little like stash box with the lighter in the middle. They got a website and everything. They hooked us up. They got different designs, like 7 of them. So it's a way to stash. You know how sometimes you don't know where to put your joints? Going to a show, and you put them in your sock, like my dumbass, and they get ruined.
Or cycle less.
Yes, or cycle less. Yeah, and with this, usually I end up tossing out the funky field tip because I usually take the clear ones. Those are the cheaper ones. But on here, you can put it back on, save it. They got different designs.
Yeah, you can get you guys can win some of these. We'll do a giveaway tomorrow when we don't security the same episode with Ralph Ramos. But these are we don't smoke the same one. Maybe we might make these available. I'm not sure. Depending on you guys, they're a stash box. They got the rubber band. You just take it off, ready to go. Funky fill tip, lighter. You could put your high and hungry lighter in there, like I would right here.
They got bigger tubes for you fucking heavy smokers for raves and stuff. But they're dope. Use promo code We Don't Smoke the Same at www.hitkit.usa. Thank you, homie. And he's only gonna be giving out some of these out. So whoever fucking wins a raffle or whatever we got going on, but head over there. Thank you, homie.
Yeah, make sure you guys check them out. Thank you for sponsoring the show. Now let's get into the super chat.
Let's get it. First one. We got T Perez, $2. Yo, X. Are we going to take out MG Kelly for Sammy?
Oh, let's go, dog. Let's go.
I was in the back when all that was happening.
You saw it?
In fact, I walked past Sam as he was walking in the green room, and I'd just been sitting there watching Machine Gun Kelly go on a rant for about 10 minutes. I thought he was having some Hollywood shit.
Did you hear any of the rant?
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't know. I stepped under the bar to go smoke in the back. So I'm just standing in the doorway. So he comes in. He looks at me. We're the only kind of relatively taller people. He's probably about 6'4" or something like that.
He's like 6 something.
And he's clenching his hands like this.
He looks like a female though.
Listen, don't put your sexual fantasies in my conversation, okay?
His hair was all over the place.
Look, it's L.A. What did you expect?
He did look like L.A.
It's so fucked down.
He did look straight L.A.
White guys, rebels. Anyway, let's see now.
Yeah, doesn't he just piss you off?
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's not good. I've stood outside your door with a hammer like 3 times now.
You're there.
Like I could just fucking go in and just.
My bad.
Oh God! Why am I getting hard? Oh God, the hair and the blood.
See, this is what you do to people, dude.
All right.
Oh, the
All right,
guts.
Jason, all right, we get it.
Like Weekend and Bernie's your ass. I steal your car and drive you around dead in the trunk for 2 weeks in the heat. When you're bloated, I open you up like a tauntaun with a pizza cutter. Climb inside your chest
dude, I'm a
cavity
human being.
and then just shit and piss
I'm a
inside of
human
you until your eyes bug out and your nose runs.
All right, so you're by the door smoking a cigarette. Machine Gun Kelly's there with his fucking fist clenched up, and what? What do you hear?
He was upset. He was furious. I thought he was because somebody went out there and said, "Listen, Machine Gun Kelly's here. Ask him if he wants to smoke." I guess him and-
Absolute Extracts and fellow and
Yeah,
fellow
Absolute
son.
Extracts,
Yeah.
Justin and company.
Yes, homie. Thank you.
We're there and asked him. So he come back to what I thought was just to smoke some weed and stuff, but he was on a rant. I was kind of half listening, and he expressed that later in the conversation that he'd had some back and forth with one of the comics on the show. And in my head, I'm like, at first I go, "Where were you sitting?" He goes, "Under the light." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck, it was Sam."
He called him
I
a
knew
wigger.
it.
I found out he called him a wigger. I need to like
Sam.
that.
It was like, you
I
know
think
when
Sam knew
two
both of them
wrongs-
didn't know who they were. Both of them didn't know who they were.
two wrongs don't make a right. You know, you have friends from different social. You just can't put them in. They're gonna start fighting immediately. They're like two rescue dogs that don't know each other.
How lit was Sam?
Yeah.
How ready to go was Sam?
Sam's always ready to go. Sam's ready to go in traffic. Sam stresses me out. I used to have red hair in my beard. It's all gray from being in a van with Sam Tripoli for a month. It's every
That's why you're starting to go patchy.
squirrel in a suitcase. That's Sam.
Next one.
Squirrel in a suitcase. That's Sam.
I love you, Sam.
He's one of my.
I know.
He was. I was told by two different people when I had mentioned I was moving to LA to that I should meet Sam Tripoli. He was the first between because my buddy worked on Playboy TV. When Sam was on, had
Night show.
no, it was he was on a live. He did stand up on Playboy TV.
I don't know.
That's what I met Sam. My buddy was a writer on that show. He goes, "You got to meet this guy Sam." And then Russell Peters also said the same thing.
All right, we got to get into the super chat because we're running short on time.
All right.
All right, let's get into the next one.
T Press, $2. Jason, bless us with some wild boning stories.
No one wants to. First of all, the smell of my sex life is like burning hair and screaming.
There you go. You heard. What's the next one?
Next one, we got Jizu 22. Fuck, $25. I've seen this guy at my fishing spot, and thought we gotta get rid of this guy.
You go fishing?
No, I haven't fished in a long time. I like fishing, but it's been a while.
That's like
Come to Austin to fish.
You've been fishing lately?
No, but I will. I can fish.
fish hook
I was born in fishing.
and fish hook.
I brought up fishing. He's looking at me like,
Have you fish hooked a lady?
I do things, okay? It's none of your business. See, you guys are all. I've never seen anyone put out their dirty laundry as much as you guys do. It is unbelievable. Say
Yeah,
something for
Jaber.
yourself.
Gotta get rid of this
Say something for yourself. We gotta get rid of this guy. We gotta get rid of this guy. Every time he leaves the room, the door isn't even closed, and they go, "We gotta get rid of this guy."
Yeah, bro. People are starting not to wait. Next one.
Next one, we got Josue Torres, $5. Feliz miércoles, perritos.
Happy miércoles to you too, dog. Thank you for the super chat. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. There's gonna be a giveaway, and thank you for watching the
Really
show.
addicted to cactus.
He sent this super chat 2 times.
Tells him.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow that fool too, man. For those of you guys that want the magical fucking
We should
cactuses.
have him as a pop-up on one of our show.
Oh no, he sells cactuses at the swap meet.
We should put him on like
Yeah.
we should he should come bless the people with some cactus.
He gave me a cactus, but yeah, it's healthy. Next one.
Next one. T-Press, $2. Jason, ask XG what he does at the furry conventions.
Oh, see, I've never been to one. I'm telling you, I think I'd be like, well, what's up?
First of all, I'll tell you what XG does is he talks to the girls, he gets their Instagram, and then he tries to fuck them. Because he's not a gambling man. Everyone thinks, oh, they're part of the culture. No, you're a sexual predator. I've seen you work the green room. No, seriously.
That is you, Jason.
Between you and the free waters and the stalking, I almost strangled you when we were at the Yomashima and you were talking to those hoes. It was out of control.
God.
I was like, these girls. You ever see a wounded deer and a grizzly bear come out of the brush, and the deer's dragging its leg because it's
Just
retarded?
because this girl was drunk, Jason's
She
like,
was a
she's too
slob. That girl will get you thrown in
drunk.
jail.
Her pussy was fucking flopping
Oh.
out of her fucking pussy.
Buddy, it looked like someone kneeled on a fucking Chick-fil-A. Her pants were too tight, and she had stacked
Bro.
out
I
cold
was
cuts.
drunk too.
She had a horse face, no ass, and like hadn't done a push-up in her life. She had some sort of scoliosis,
No, I have her
muscle
Instagram.
atrophy, all in her chest.
Pretty hot.
Dude,
She was pretty
she
hot.
looked like a carrot peeler in a wig.
She was drunk though, but I was drunk too. And then Jason was like, "Dude, she was."
He's just standing there waiting for her to fall face down on the couch so he can rip the back of her underwear on and eat her mud whistle. You're sick.
Fuck, Jason.
I know the type. I wouldn't even yawn around you because you were just a pervert and waiting. It's sick. Do you know what? I never say this to anybody, but you need Jesus in your life, pal.
Yeah,
you need to
dude.
bring it in. There's some low rent
And he's been living in my house
scumbag.
for the past how many days?
16 days.
He's had enough to make a good assumption of how much Jesus you need.
Stays. Keep saying there.
Next one.
Next one.
Jason.
Ivan Arquivaldo La Mera Verga, $2. That's a tight ass name.
That is a tight ass name.
Saludos pa'l viejo mañoso, el compa Izon, pura cheese pizza.
I mean, cheese pizza does sound good.
Can I get a translation?
I'm gonna eat some cheese pizza.
What did he say? Ray? He just said like
Saludos pa'l viejo mañoso, el compa Izon.
he said pretty much saying what's up to E-Zone and Xavier and calling Xavier
I guess.
I guess mañoso. Yeah.
Maniac. Last one, maybe.
Yeah. Next one.
Refreshing the screen. Yeah, we got a couple that popped up.
Yeah, I
Next
was
one.
wondering.
Vaporium gifts, $5. Good morning. The sun is shining in fabulous Las Vegas. Vaporium loves you guys. You are appreciated.
Thank you for sponsoring the show, Vaporium. Appreciate that. And what is it? I did get a refill on all the candles, so the second batch will be sent out to the same location. I just didn't want to send you the same ones that you had before. So.
Tell him how. I'm so glad we left Sunday. Tell him how long that trip was back on Monday.
It took some of my friends that were at the convention on Monday 8 hours to come back.
Damn.
Think about that next time. Next one.
No, thank you. Next one. Josue Torres. $5. Is there a craft beer convention? We don't craft beer the same.
There was not a craft beer convention. Jason has like that candy kid energy right now. After all that fucking
I'm
candy.
rambunctious.
But I'm pretty sure that.
Jason, you're making me nervous.
We should go to that. See what I mean?
The what?
A craft beer convention. That'd be dope to go to.
I don't know where that is.
A what convention?
Craft beer.
Craft
Come.
beer. You don't drink, so you
Craft
don't know what
To
beer.
the convention.
What do you?
Yeah, next one.
Do you know who
that is.
goes
I
to
say AVN.
those?
I say AVN war a convention. No. I say craft beer king. No. I say furry convention. No. What convention do you expect me to go? Illegal convention?
AVN?
The paper convention.
You don't want
I
to
do
go
live
to. Look, first of all, what are you going to do at a furry convention?
Fucking
Come
look at
on
the
somebody?
weirdos. I can't
That's
check
going to take
shit
2
out.
seconds.
I went to the glass convention, didn't buy shit, and I looked around, had a great time.
It's called stalking. This is what my point is. You're a predator. You just kind of lurking around.
Next
Just
one.
lurking. You're a lurker. Go
Next question.
stalking.
Next one. We
I just want to look around in everyone's window while they're
Let's
sleeping.
see what the action is right now.
All right. What's the next one, Ray?
Luis Romero, $2. Shout out to E-Zone. You're the man.
Thank you so much, Luis. Appreciate that super chat. Next one.
Next one Royal Savage sends us $5 and sends us the Get Up super sticker.
Thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate the love and thank you for tuning in. Next one.
Next one, we got Zachariah, $2. Come to Austin. I got y'all. Casino El Camino.
Oh, the best burgers at Casino El Camino.
He did mention that in the chat.
Fucking burgers. That's a High and Hungry episode, no joke. Best hamburgers I've eaten. Across from Rogan's Club.
I just don't want anything to do with weed in Texas.
Vaping hungry.
Vaping hungry might be able to do it.
Gotta
But-
be indoors, man. Fuck that.
Austin, you'll be fine.
That's what everyone says when
That's-
they're white.
yeah.
That's what everyone says when they're white. It's Austin. It's always a white person.
I was like,
Austin, son.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
you
Then they got to
no,
carry me out like Greta Thunberg and shit, bro.
That's fake.
Yeah, you
I
see
heard
how
she's
happy she
Fake,
was?
bro. It's fake. Fuck that bitch. Fuck the whole bullshit. That's
Have you ever
going on.
states fighting with little kids?
She's
She's
gonna
not
be.
a little kid. She's a grown fucking woman.
Bro,
How old is she?
she's like 14.
She was 14 when you first. Dude, come on.
She's really over age. Like when they picked her
Oh,
up.
yes, they're not picking up a
Dude,
child.
why does?
That's a grown.
I thought that was a
woman.
kid, bro.
She's
Oh, she's like
she's
21.
malnutrition. That's why she's so small.
Oh, God.
She's Icelandic.
Greta Thunberg is 20 years old and her birthday is January 3rd, 2003.
All right, I'll make a prediction that she has a OnlyFans in the next 4 years. Look, show business is highly intoxicating.
Next one, Ray.
T Perez, $2.
Naked and go
We gotta get rid of this guy. Yo, we need a Jason and Sammy T on the podcast ASAP.
Jason and Sammy T. We're gonna
Tripoli.
see if we can make that happen. That it'd have to be an extended hour podcast for sure.
And Tripoli did a podcast. You guys
No,
ever done
dude,
one?
you're just in Sam's world. As soon as you put a mic in front of him, he's off and running. You're just in a horse race with a maniac. Just trying to,
One more.
no saddle, just on a fucking kicking steed. He just bucks up. What's wrong with that pony, Dad? Oh, he eats his own ass. He's crazy. Watch your face. He's wearing his metal shoes. His name's Sam. Hee-haw. I'm a jackass. I eat carrots with my ass so my eyes bug out.
Where's from
Ready,
Jason?
go.
This is Jason's thought.
We gotta get rid of this guy.
Yeah, we're gonna need.
We do. Next one.
We don't need to get rid of this. Ivan Arquivaldo La Mera Verga, $2. Last one. Lavada o de original. Saludos, chavalones. Puro chapizza.
When I was partying, it was lavada, dog.
Yeah, it's just fire.
Yep. Because of flavor. Was that the last one?
And it looks better.
All right, so we want to thank everybody for tuning in for another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. We want to thank Jason for coming by again with the insanity, and I will be most likely going to Vancouver in April because I've got papers. Yeah, but what is it? Once again, Jason, where can they follow you at and check your stuff out? What do you got going on? You got any dates in case any of these maniacs want to go up to your show?
I'm gonna be in Austin, Texas. Actually, starting probably Thursday, and then Monday. Anyway, I'll be in Austin till April, and then I'll start my West Coast Canada tour, and I'll see you in Vancouver in April 20th. I'm gonna go to Winnipeg for the first time.
Gonna go see the world.
Vancouver, Calgary, then over to Denmark in June. Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Ray?
Shout out Jason for coming through. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We just got one more super chat from Rolando Valenzuela, $2. Yo, Wax, when you dropping new hoodies?
Probably a little in March, a little later. Not even hoodies. That's be too late for hoodies. I know what I'm dropping, but if you're looking for this one, George's gonna be dropping this one soon.
Windbreakers.
It's cool. Check it out. New one.
Nice.
Limited, not for sale yet, but
Your
it's
cup
coming
is
soon.
covering some of it, but it looks nice.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I'll be selling stained underwear that I find on the side of the highway. I wear them for a week to heat them up, and then I resell them. It's called underwear flipping.
Underwear flipping.
You get previously enjoyed underwear from roadsides, secondhand clothing
Don't wear
bins.
anything. Briefs, boxers, thongs, panties.
Anything that will keep.
panties.
Yep.
Oh, sometimes I just knot a sock and just shove it up my ass.
Oh. Where can they
Those
buy
are
that?
inside underwear. It's called.
You were doing your shout outs? All right, so make sure you guys take advantage of the new stuff on the website. What is it? There's a lot of new stuff I will be uploading on there today, including the stuff that I got from Las Vegas. What is it for the website? Also, new hats and new beanies and stuff that I have been working on before. So make sure you guys get those because they are going to be some of the last run. It's going to be some of the other ones I've added to the collection. So go to flavorsbyezone.com or highhungry.shop. Thank you to La Perla Bar, Mezcal Bar, and what is it, Moderno Cocina for having us yesterday, and Bart's Barbecue for we started filming for High and Hungry this season for this year. So make sure you guys look forward to that. I will be posting previews on High and Hungry TV. Like I said, there's a lot of new merch, and the gifts that are sponsored. What is it this week are by Redline Reserve and Funky Phil Tips. So you do not want to miss out. Believe me, that I'm always throwing extra stuff in there. You know how I fucking hook you guys up. And one last thing, if you guys there is a whatnot going down, but if you guys used to be on my Snapchat before, you guys are wondering where the fuck am I at, please hit me up and DM me about that, because I will send you a link to where, I'm at these days in regards to the stuff on Snapchat. Aside from that, we'll see you guys tomorrow with Ralph Ramos, a security-filled episode. Peace out.